Adam, can you hear us? Okay. Oh, you don't have headphones on. You can't hear us. Okay.
Good afternoon and welcome to Mustang Vision's coverage of Mount Vernon girls soccer. My name is Todd White and I'm joined this afternoon by your co-host,
Matt Siders.
It's a little breezy here at the Cornell College Soccer Complex, about 62 degrees, stiff breeze blowing out of the west-northwest. We are really excited about this afternoon's game, though, as the Mount Vernon Mustangs take on the Clippers from Clear Creek, Amana.
Oh, Todd, hang on. This is going to be a special one, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Mustang Vision this afternoon is brought to you by your sponsors, or our sponsors, Mount Vernon Parks and Rec, the Lester Burrish Center, M&K Dust Control, Holland Hall Engineering, and Lynn Woodley Construction. We thank you for all you do for the Mount Vernon schools and community. This should be just a fantastic game this afternoon. We have two top 10 teams in the state in Class 2A competing this afternoon. Mount Vernon's up with 11-0, started off just super hot this year, and Clear Creek is 10-0 on their half of the conference.
Todd, not only is this a top 10 matchup, this is number 5 versus number 6. This is a clash that you wait for all year, and it's at the Mount Vernon field here, so I'm excited to see what can happen.
Absolutely. Both teams have been, again, just exceptional this year. Obviously, both undefeated. Mount Vernon has had 81 goals during their 10 games, so about 7.5 goals a game. Clear Creek Amana, though, has scored 47 goals in their 10, so they're at almost 5 a game. So really great offensives, but they've really given up very few goals, and I think that's one of the key differences here this afternoon. Clear Creek Amana's actually given up about 8 goals in their games. Mount Vernon's only allowed 2, one on a penalty kick, and one very late game action gave up a goal a few weeks ago in a game they won 11-1. So this should be just a terrific game, but 2 tough defenses and 2 terrific attacks as well.
Yeah, I'm expecting a really offensive output with some fireworks here, with both teams scoring a lot of goals per game. Both teams, you could say, aren't giving up a lot of goals per game, but just to have that kind of offensive firepower, I'm expecting both teams to come out ready to go.
Absolutely. Paige Rose, the goalie for Mount Vernon, has had a great season. Again, only given up 2 goals on this season, a 95% save rate. Defensively, Mount Vernon, though, they just cut everything out. So we've got our main back line for Mount Vernon this afternoon will be Avery Plotty, Sydney Schultz, Kiki Blythe, and Maddie Cranston. And then Anna Hoffman plays the central defensive role and really is a touchline to touchline and box to box defender who you see her coming up everywhere, picking off balls in the middle and pushing the ball forward in the attack. So really just does a terrific job. I'm going to let you go over the offensive attack. There's too many numbers to repeat there.
That's all right. That's great. Yeah, so typically they're going to line up with Sabrina Blyle out on the right side, Kennedy Moore in the middle. We've got, Emma Rodman's going to play in the middle section there. We've got, obviously we've got Maya Bentley up top. It's going to be interesting to watch. I want to mention, I know we're talking about Mount Vernon, but I look down here to the Clear Creek Amana team. Lauren Griggle has 17 goals for Clear Creek Amana. You think in regular season that's a massive amount of goals, right? But then you jump up and you look at Maya Bentley, 29 goals and 15 assists. I mean, it's just crazy. And I don't know, I think she has more than 29 actually. She scored some at South Tama. Did we have those?
I think those are included in our 29.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So I mean, you look at that compared to even across the state. You look at the stats on Varsity Bound. We've got some high offensive power coming into this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, we had 2 hat tricks on. Actually 3 hat tricks because I think Maya Bentley earlier this week had 3. Anna Hoffman, and I think Emma Rodman was the other hat trick on Tuesday night. The other great thing about Mount Vernon is how they move the ball, and that's something we'll talk a lot about this afternoon in the game, and I would assume that we're going to see a lot of the same from Clear Creek Amana just in terms of ball movement. But Mount Vernon does a great job putting balls through to their attack, and actually they have assists on about 60% of their goals, which is really unheard of in high school soccer. There are so many times when a player picks the ball at midfield, maybe chips it to themselves and goes in on the breakaway, and Mount Vernon really scores by moving the ball and getting in the box and being patient, and I think it's one of the real it really shows their knowledge of soccer and their ability on the field.
Yeah, I think coaches instilled some really good qualities in them, put them in the right places at the right time, and they're playing well as a team. They're playing well as a team, meshing.
Absolutely.
And obviously, Clear Creek's got to be the same way. If they've got that kind of record and they've got this amount of goals and combinations of assists. I mean, Ellen Austin on the Clear Creek Amana team has 12 assists. Lauren Riggle and Haley Borman have 6 assists. So across the board, I think we've got a really good matchup today, and I think it's going to start in the midfield. I really do.
Yeah, absolutely. The midfield is so key to control the ball. So I think whichever team wins that battle is going to have the edge in this game. We're not sure who's going to be in goal this afternoon for Clear Creek Amana. They've had 2 players play in goal extensively this year. Emma Schmidt has played about 2/3 of this season in goal, allowing 7 goals but having 14 saves. And Sydney Bowers has played the remaining with 1 goal and 2 saves. So we'll see who's in goal for them this afternoon. We'll get the starting lineups as they enter the field this afternoon and get you the names and locations that they'll be playing from on the field.
Yeah, if I was to guess on the player numbers, I would say Sydney Bowers because she's number 1. But, you never know, right, with players in high school. So
yeah,
we'll see.
And I think that's who it is. We actually have 2 number 1 jerseys. But I think it is probably.
They do, don't they? Yeah.
So we'll see which one ends up on the field.
Okay.
I think it's the lime green jersey, though, that was warming up as goalie for Clear Creek Amana this afternoon.
We still won't know because they both have number 1.
That's right.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, so 5 seconds before start time, Mount Vernon's on the field. Clear Creek Amana still chatting on the sidelines, so I think they're going to get them hyped up. And, let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Great crowd this afternoon. I hope somebody is watching our broadcast, but it is such a beautiful afternoon and such an important game. I suspect a lot of folks are here to catch this one live.
14 viewers right
14
now.
viewers. Well,
Yep.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.
We should mention our production staff. So Matt Tatey was in charge of getting us set up, and Adam Kropfel's not listening to the broadcast from the Eye in the Sky, but it is Adam Kropfel's birthday this afternoon, so we do want to wish our cameraman happy birthday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh, that was yesterday. Well, happy birthday yesterday, Adam.
And then we got yeah, we're at kickoff here. We got looks like Clear Creek Amana is going to start off with the ball.
Clear Creek is going to be heading to the west this afternoon into this light breeze. Mount Vernon will be heading to the east as we approach first kick.
You could feel the tension right now. It's there.
Yeah, these first 5 minutes I think are going to be really important to see which team comes out and ready to play. And here we go. Here's first kick.
Look at this. They're just going to kick it and run after it.
Clear Creek launches long. That ball's cut out by Kiki Blythe, sent back into the middle to number 15 for Clear Creek, who sends it back. So Clear Creek is doing what a lot of teams have. They have number 24 is going to mark Maya Bentley just across the field, and then they have kept 4 players back right at the midline. So really offensively right now, they only have 5 players working on the offensive part of the field.
Yeah,
Emma Rodman tries to shoot it down the right side, but that goes just out.
So we got to recognize here they've got 4 or 5 people playing way back on Maya. We've got plenty of room in the middle field. Plenty of room. They're going to have a tough time if they're going to keep 4 players all the way back there.
Emma Rodman with a really good touch there, sends it back into the middle. Anna Hoffman goes back to Maddie Cranston. Maddie to Isabel Kropfel on the left wing. Number 3 cuts it out from Anna Hoffman as the Clippers regain control. Ball chipped long, but just out.
Yeah, this is number 3 is Lauren Riggle. She's their goal scorer, so we got to keep an eye on her. 22 looks like their main forward, Hallie Borman, excuse me, and she's going to be a threat as well.
Kiki Blythe with a throw down the side.
We had no movement.
It's
on
kind of
that
poked
throw.
back in the middle.
No movement on that throw, and we got to move. Good win by
They
Anna
try and
Hoffman.
send it long. Anna Hoffman cuts it out.
Galloping Ghost looks for
That
Maya
ball
Bentley.
gets through to Maya Bentley. She's through into the box.
She's got no help.
She got some help on the far side, but
short.
the ball doesn't quite get to Sabrina Bliley, who's coming in on the right side of the box. It was a pretty good centering, but nobody could get to the top of the box for that one. Quick throw for the Mustangs, but that is cleared by the Clippers, who will try again. Maya Bentley's coming in for the throw. Maya's got an exceptional throw.
She does, and we got a couple players.
Especially with a little bit of wind going downwind. If we can get a lucky bounce in the box, this can be a dangerous attacking opportunity.
We got numbers in the center here. If we can get it. There's a nice
Big
little
high throw.
Big high throw.
That's going to take a bounce. That might be
That's
in.
It's a goal.
Oh!
Goal, Mount Vernon. Beautiful. I mean, you just talked about it. Takes a bounce, and that's exactly what it did, Todd. It took a bounce. Their goalkeeper didn't react well and couldn't tap it over, and we're there. I'm not sure. Own goal by the goalie. Okay, yeah. So
The goalie did get a touch on that. You know, we have not had a lot of rain, so that ball took a really high hop. The goalie tried to make a play on it, tipped the ball, but again ends up in the back of the net. So there's the first goal, an own goal at the 37:40 mark. Our goal sponsor this afternoon is M&K Dust Control. So goal number 1, sponsored by M&K Dust Control.
Here's another through ball to Maya. She's going to run onto it. She's got open net. She's in. She's going far. Oh, she just tried to chip. It's a goal. Outside of her right foot, beat the keeper to the left-hand side. That's a goal.
Sydney Schultz with a great
through pass.
Great through ball. You know, we have not had the downwind option in these games very often in the first half. And Maya was, again, Clear Creek actually playing a little bit of a high line, and she lined up right on the shoulder of the defensive back line. Sydney Schultz sends a long ball. Good hop, and Maya just cuts through, picks it up, and actually a great goal. You don't see this again very often at the high school level. She actually hit that right-footed outside of her right foot to get a little bit of side spin on it and kick it just to the right of the goalie. Goalie got her fingertips to it, but not enough.
Another through ball. If they want to play that flat back four, they're going to be in trouble. Maya's got a shot to the near post. That's off the keeper. It's a corner.
That's a good save by the goalie.
Another through ball.
Maddie Cranston with that through ball. Again, just rips it down the left side. Maya's able to run onto it, and kind of a shot cross near post that the goalie's able to parry wide.
I could see an adjustment to go into a sweeper system if they were smart.
Emma Rodman's going to take our corner kick, the first corner of the afternoon. Anna Hoffman comes into the box looking for the header.
Nice little curve. Nobody there. Unlucky.
That just a little bit too far.
Yep. That's what you want to do. You want to take that ball from that far angle, curve it to the far post, and hopefully somebody can run on it because the keeper has to backpedal.
So Maya's second goal, we've had so much action we didn't even get a chance to give the second goal goal sponsorship. But M&K Dust Control brought you goal number 2 right about the 37-minute mark by Maya Bentley, following a great through ball from Sydney Schultz. So the first 5 minutes, Mount Vernon is really taking control of this ball game. Yep. Obviously, a lot of time left, though,
plenty of time.
for a team that's got plenty of attack.
Yep.
And Clear Creek Amana puts a through ball on the ground.
Sydney's there to thwart it, though. Nice play by Sydney Schultz to come around and sweep that out.
Number 3, Lauren Riggle for Clear Creek Amana was almost got to that ball, and Sydney Schultz just able to poke it wide.
Oh, that's true.
So a little bit of a trip there from Clear Creek Amana. Mount Vernon will have a free kick in their half. That's Avery Plotty.
Yeah, we're trying to use the wind again.
Clear Creek picks it up in the middle.
Yeah, they're going to try and put the through ball to Lauren Riggle. I think she's got some wheels, so I think they're going to try and utilize her. Nice win by Anna Hoffman, Galloping Ghost. There we go. There's the space we need. Right in the middle there. Keep possession of it.
A couple good touches out wide for Clear Creek.
Yep, there it is. Good shield.
But Paige Rose is able to get to that one.
Okay.
Just moving past the 35-minute mark.
Nice
ball sent long. Another high bounce.
Yeah, it's going to continue to bounce. They got to knock that down.
So it may get out of bounds. Actually, Sabrina Bliley is able to keep that one in, and it rolls all the way into the box for the Clipper goalkeeper.
They're going to play it short, Todd. It's a good play.
It's a good pass in the middle, sent back to the back line for Clear Creek. Another long ball up ahead. Avery Plotty misses the header trying to bring that one down. Lauren Riggle has it on just outside the box. Couple touches, tries to poke it through.
Good cut back, nobody there. Gonna be a shot, it's up high. Uh-oh.
That ball took a little bit of a funny hop on Paige Rose in the goal. but she's able to recover just before the goal line. Isabel Kraft will get ahead to Emma Rodman,
Nice.
to Hoffman, back outside. That one's dug out by number 12 for the Clippers,
Nice
but
win.
Sydney Schultz
Nice win.
cuts that one off before there anything
over the
dangerous
top.
can happen.
Sweeper keeper, just like we saw Aiden Grzycki doing the other day, or again for the boys. It's a good play.
It's tough to get those through balls into the wind this afternoon. It's just going to hold them up, and unless there's a really difficult hop, it's going to be pretty easy for the defense coming this way to stop most of those. So I think the work Clear Creek's doing in midfield to move the ball around has been really effective, but tough to get over the top against the Mustangs this afternoon, at least go in this direction.
Yeah, it's almost like an English style of soccer, just to pump it, long run, and try and get onto it. They're going to have a tough time with that wind, and they're going to have a tough time with just one player versus 4 as well. They're basing it all on that forward speed, and I think we can match it. Avery Pilates pretty fast, Sydney's pretty fast.
And Maddie Cranston has some wheels as well.
Another
so
throw
Maya
in.
Bentley,
Another throw in here.
throw into the box. That one's cleared out. We don't have anybody at the top of the box.
Emma hustles back to cut it off.
The Clippers patient there, working the ball backwards.
There's a kick and run, but there's nobody there, so they're going to struggle with that all day. But I think it'll help them in the second half when they get the win.
Yeah, I think in part they're just trying to clear the lines. It allows the defense to move up a little bit, create some space, and Mount Vernon with a quick throw, taken short. Avery Plotty down the line of Maya Bentley. Nice touch in the middle.
Over here.
Tries to get it to Kennedy Moore, but that's cut out by central defender number 6 for the Clippers.
Yeah, number 6 is Peyton Graft. Now it's Lauren Riggle, number 3, I think. No, that's
that was number 15.
That's Ellen Austin.
Sabrina Bliley with a really nice touch in the middle. Kennedy Moore just a little bit behind Isabel Kropfel, so Mount Vernon will kind of reset, send the ball forward. Anna Hoffman with a header down to Sabrina Bliley out wide. She tries to send one through.
See, I think Maya's tired of chasing all these balls.
That was well defended. They had 3 defenders right in the middle of the park there.
There's a good win by Sabrina.
Just long for a goal kick. As we approach the 30-minute mark in the ballgame this afternoon, Mount Vernon is up 2-0. First goal actually came via throw-in. Maya Bentley with a long throw, a really high hop off the hard turf this afternoon, and the goalkeeper had a touch, but flicked it, and it just crept into the goal. Second one was a great through ball from Sydney Schultz over the top that Maya Bentley was able to run onto and drill into the back of the net. Clear Creek tries a through ball there. Lauren Riggle's able to break up the play and get back to it. Comes back to number 10. She just tries to send one to the center forward, number 22 for Clear Creek, but that's cut out by Anna Hoffman.
Good play by Anna Hoffman. Good
long
play.
ball down the left side.
Unlucky.
Yeah, Isabel Kroppel just not quite able to get there.
I would love to see us play more to feet instead of kick and run as well. Just control the ball, get some possession.
Yeah, we do such a good job stretching the field.
And I realize we scored a couple goals, you know, from just knocking it up there, but let's play our game. Back to our game. We play our game, we win.
Kiki Blythe with a long throw down the side. That's headed out by the Clippers. Emma Rodman gets onto it. She's looking out wide. Tries to go through to Sabrina Bliley. I don't know if Sabrina's not going to get there. Goalkeeper from Clear Creek picks that one up.
She's fast, but not that fast. Maya comes back to recover to win that. Knock it back.
In the middle to Emma Rodman. She sends one wide, but it goes just past the touchline. The Clippers will have a throw on the side. So across the back line for the Clippers, we have number 10, Gabrielle Bedford, number 26, Eva Plotty.
Yeah.
We're going to guess her name's Plotty, not Plathy, and pronounced similar to the Mount Vernon Plotties.
Looks like
number 6,
Leah
Peyton
Evans.
Graft.
Oh, okay, never mind. So I'm looking at the wrong list.
And I haven't been able to catch the number for the left defensive back.
Maybe Paul can help us. He might be able to see that far. Nope. He said nope. So Gotta make sure we watch Lauren Riggle here. She scored a lot of goals for him.
I think the left defensive back may be number 6. No, sorry, number 5, Avery Leby. But again, haven't quite been able to pick up that number yet.
Yep. Okay.
So Isabel Cropful cuts one out from number 10 for Clear Creek Amana. They send it up to Lauren Riggle, though. A couple touches on the right wing. Forward to number 15. We got number 22 sitting on right on the shoulders of our defensive back line. They try and through ball. Nice. Sydney Schultz is able to dig that one out.
Nice reaction by Sydney there.
Got a handball in midfield, so Mount Vernon's going to have a free kick.
You know, make a note. It looks like Clear Creek Amana, from just their roster, looks like they have a lot of older players. But they do have a couple of freshmen, at least one for sure starting. So kind of an older team, I guess we'll say.
Experienced team.
Experienced team. Thank you. That's better. Yeah. You got all the words, Tom.
Experience, given that most of them didn't play last year as a part of the high school squad.
So
I'm sure they got a few club games in.
That's a nice ball by Avery Pilati. Now we just got to control it, Kennedy.
That was Eliza Evans bringing the ball down the right side. Sydney Schultz digs that one out and just cut that a little heavy.
I don't think we can expect Maya to turn and run it after every single one of those. So she's going to pick and choose what she wants to go for. That's why I really feel we need to play the ball to her feet. She's not going to run after every single one of those.
I do like the defensive pressure we're putting on here in the midfield, where the Clippers are playing with 5 at the back, which it removes one player from the midfield, and that really allows Mount Vernon to push up a little bit defensively and pressure the ball a little bit more. A couple of really nice touches through the midfield. That goes out wide. They try and send it back into the middle, but that is cleared by Kiki Blythe.
Yeah, I think they just need to calm down a little bit in the back here and just make sure they play the ball to somebody's feet. Yeah, nice play by Sydney here.
This comes out wide to Maddie Cranston. Maddie's looking up the field. Kennedy Moore, number 12, just beats her to the ball. Comes all the way back to Kiki Blythe. She punches one forward. That one's popped up in the air. That's going to come down to...
Good hustle by Anna there to win that. And then now we start reacting. Here we go. Oh, no. She had plenty of room. Yeah, would have loved to have seen her take that a little further in. But now they're going to play it short every time with this wind the way it is, Todd.
That ball's touched down by number 11 for the Clippers to number 22, back to the center back. Tries to punch one up. That's going to come down to Kiki Blythe, who brings it down. Tries to get it forward to Kennedy Moore, but that's cut out by number 12 for the Clippers, and they turn around on the counterattack.
Nice stop.
They try and through ball, but Maddie Cranston's able to pick that one off.
Turn.
Maddie Cranston clears.
Yeah, she's not going to run after every one of those. She's going to get tired, and that's not her game.
It looked like from our angle that Sabrina Bliley had a lot of room down the right side. We'd like to see her push forward and let Maya get into the box and then send a cross in. Clear Creek tries to send one up the right side. Kennedy Moore able to cut it out. Got a loose ball in midfield. Number 12 gets to it.
Oh, Sydney, good attempt.
Number 12 out to number 15 for the Clippers. Couple nice touches in midfield, back to
good read, Kiki.
Lauren Riggle, but Kiki Blythe able to dig that one out, forward to Kennedy Moore. Nice cross into the box, but a little too close to the keeper.
Run it, all kinds of green, run it.
Maddie Cranston pushes forward. There's still a lot of space.
There you go, good find Emma there.
Into Emma Rodman. She didn't have any place to go with that ball. Tries to punch it through. Little indecision in the back line from the Clippers. The goalie finally gets to it. The right back for the Clippers, Gabrielle Bedford, sends it into the middle. That was a dangerous square ball that Anna Hoffman almost got to. In these second 10 minutes of the game, the Clippers have really taken hold and are getting to all the second balls at this point.
Yeah, and they're keeping possession too, and that's what they need to do to get back in this game. They're going to just keep the ball at the feet, make some good choices, and make Mount Vernon work on defense.
They tried to send that ball wide, but it was cut out by Avery Plotty, and she goes to Emma Rodman, and Mount Vernon again. Really good patience there.
Right there. That's the game right there. Just keep doing that. But now we're kicking it forward again.
Looks like Maya Bentley. She's going to hustle onto that one. Keeps it in. Number 24 tries to clear. Anna Hoffman's going to cut that one off on the touchline.
Oof, nice.
That one's blocked out by the left defensive back for the Clippers. And Maya Bentley's going to take another throw.
You see Clear Creek and Amana pushing everybody back on defense right now. So we've got all kinds of opportunity. Just be patient, bring the ball back here, and pull them out from there. There's 11 players right now inside the box. That's hard.
Comes a throw. Goes down the line to Sabrina Bliley. That one's headed out. That's going to be a corner.
Got a corner out of it.
This will be corner number 2 for the Mustangs this afternoon. We're at the 22-minute mark. Mount Vernon up 2-0. I think Maya Bentley is going to take this corner.
She's got Emma coming short, so no, they read it.
The Mustangs have 3 players sitting back just in case there's a quick counterattack after the corner.
I'd love to see one of them step up into that gap there.
Here comes this
Nice
cross.
Nice cross.
Deep cross.
Nice cross.
It's loose in the box.
Yeah,
just cleared away by the defense for the Clippers. Kiki Blythe chips one in. That's headed right back towards goal. Kennedy Moore with a shot.
Ooh,
it's blocked again.
Nice hustle. Good hustle.
Number 6 with the final clear, and Kennedy Moore blocks that out for a goal kick. That was a really dangerous ball right into the penalty box, into the 6-yard box for Maya Bentley. The goalkeeper got a touch to it, and you really hate to see a ball kind of ricocheting in the box on the defensive side. Left-footed clearance down the side. That's going to just go out. Mount Vernon will have a throw deep, close to midfield. Maya Bentley setting up to take this one. Well, the defense all.
Oh, what's the call? Okay.
Said she lifted her foot on that throw.
Well, that's okay. That's a first.
We can't quite see the feet on that side of the field with the crown of the field. So as we approach the 21-minute mark, Mount Vernon up 2-0 this afternoon against the Clippers from Clear Creek and Mana.
Todd, we're now up to 35 viewers, so we're creeping up there, buddy. We've got a lot of people watching. That's great.
Yeah, welcome to the broadcast this afternoon. Mustang Vision is brought to you by our sponsors, Mount Vernon Parks and Rec, the Lester Burrish Center, M&K Dust Control, Hull & Hull Engineering, and Lynn Woodley Construction. Do have our first sub of the afternoon.
Number 2, Leah Evans coming in the game.
And number 22, Hallie Borman comes off for a breather. Throw into Lauren Riggle. She chips one forward. Sydney Schultz is able to clear that one right back out. The Clippers will have another throw in along the south side of the field.
They have 5 players back, Todd. 5 players. That's how threatened they are by Maya Bentley.
That ball is cleared and just out of the reach of Sabrina Bliley. She couldn't quite catch that clearance, and it rolls out. We'll have another throw. Avery Plotty clears that one out to midfield. Number 12, Eliza Evans. And the Clippers are patient, push it through the back line, send it back forward. Avery Plotty cuts that one out. A deep clearance. Kiki Blythe tries to chip it out to Isabel Cropful. That one gets through. There's a race, number 20 and number 17 for the Mustangs. That one's cleared wide. Mount Vernon will have a throw on the side. Got Sabrina Bliley all alone on the right side. We go down the line. Kennedy Moore is going to try and run onto this. This is not going to trail out of bounds.
No, it's going to stay in.
And that one's cleared out. Yep. Looks like just barely a touch from Kennedy Moore, so the Clippers will have the throw.
Through ball. Nice throw it by Sydney. Sydney Schultz, what a nice stop of there. Stretched all the way. They're going to have a hard time, getting through with only one player.
Ellen Austin for Clear Creek Amana's had a good afternoon so far today. Ellen actually leads their squad with assists, with 12 assists. She's really the main kind of midfielder pushing the ball forward. Maya Bentley tried to center that ball, just did not quite get to Sabrina Bliley. Sydney Schultz picks it up in midfield, pokes it through.
Nice effort, good eyes.
Just out of the reach of both Emma Rodman and Maya Bentley. And Ellen Austin picks it up again in midfield.
Good win by Isabel.
Manny Cranston's pushing down the side. Oh, that was a good defensive play for the Clippers, number 10.
Number 15, Ellen and Austin.
Gabby Bedford with a really good defensive play.
And a foul on Maddie Cranston there. It's a good stop, though. She had some open space there, and you have to do that sometimes. It's number 5. Is that Avery leaving? Is that 5?
Yeah, number 6 is going to take our free kick for us for the Clippers.
Draft here.
About 35 yards out.
Yeah, she might want to ask. I was going to say she might want to ask for 10 yards because that does not look like 10 yards.
Yeah, the Mount Vernon girls will all cover their faces from that distance, I think, just in case.
Yep.
So left-footed cross.
It's up, it's over, it's over.
Just high.
Yep. It was a good attempt, though. I don't blame her for trying that.
It's really hard to keep those balls down into the wind when it's this much breeze. You get any kind of backspin at all, and that ball's going to sail.
Got Mackenzie Rentschler coming in for Isabel Krapfel.
Mount Vernon starts with a kick out wide. That's dug out by number 2 for Clear
Evans.
Creek Amana, Leah Evans.
Yep. Paige Roos comes
Nice centering pass towards Lauren Riggle, but Mount Vernon's goalkeeper able to get to it, and she throws it out right away to Mackenzie Rentschler. Nice pass in the middle to Anna Hoffman. Anna's looking upfield. She's going to Sabrina Bliley down the right side. Sabrina's going to get to this one if she can keep it in. Really nice play to get there.
Good cross.
Cross to the top of the box.
Yep. Got to cut that back a little bit more. Not everybody's as fast as she
Clippers
is.
had a lot of folks back on defense there. Shoulder-to-shoulder contact from our midfielders going after that ball, and that's finally cleared wide. So Clear Creek Amana will have a throw on the far side of the field.
Got a sub coming in, 22. Hallie Borman's coming in for She's coming in for Lauren Riggle, I think. Nope, Lauren's going back to take a throw in.
Looks like number 11 is going to have the breather. Avery Woodward's going to come off, and Lauren Riggle takes a throw to number 12 in midfield, back out wide. Nice touch into the middle to Ellen Austin.
Yeah, she won that ball. That was good win by Sydney again there.
Clear Creek's able to keep that one in down the right side, but there's nobody home on the pass. Manny Cranston, nice touch to Anna Hoffman, but Anna's not able to keep that one in. It rolls out, and the Clippers will have another throw here on the near side. We are just past the 15-minute mark, and Mount Vernon leads 2-0 on 2 early goals. First 5 minutes, Mount Vernon scored on an own goal, a throw-in that was touched in by the goalkeeper, and then Maya Bentley caught a great long looping through ball from Sydney Schultz, was able to run onto it and get the second goal right at the 37-minute mark, and it's been a defensive battle since then. A couple of corners for Mount Vernon, but nobody's had a shot on goal for the past 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Todd, it's been back and forth. It's been not a lot of opportunities, but both teams are looking good right now.
Mount Vernon with a throw down the side. Lauren Riggle's able to pick it up in midfield. Nice diagonal run across the field. She kicks it out wide to number 22, but no, just can't quite keep it in. Rolls wide for a Mount Vernon throw. I think Avery Plotty had that one covered pretty well.
So everybody's running away from her. They got to come to her. There's a good win by Maya Bentley.
Kennedy Moore out wide. Mackenzie Rentschler looking for somebody back in the middle. Just out of the reach of Anna Hoffman. And Ellen Austin picks it up. Tries to go through, but too close to the keeper. Long throw out wide. Sabrina Bliley kind of pokes it up in the air. She had a couple defenders on her. Emma Robin picks it up. She was looking for Maya, and Maya was turning for the through ball.
Yeah, just got it. There you go. Good turn by Maya.
Maya's cutting across the field. That's
There's
a really good ball.
Mackenzie Rentschler.
Mackenzie Rentschler is going to get to it.
Keep it in.
Just could not quite keep that one in. As number 10, Gabby Bedford's able to rusher that one out across the end line. The Clippers go short. Long left-footed clearance down the south side of the field. Anna Hoffman's able to dig that one out. She gets that through to Kennedy Moore. A couple touches in the box. That is cleared really well defensively by number 20 for the Clippers.
Number of 20s, there is no 20.
There is no 20.
Was it 20?
I think it was number 20.
I think it was 20, 22 maybe. No? Oh, 22's out of the game, I think.
Yeah, 22's playing the left wing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Borman.
It could be number 21, Greta Downs.
Okay.
Or number 22.
Long post shot. Oh, Emma Rodman gets a foot on it. Just a little high.
Yeah, cross was a little bit deep there.
Yep. We got 38 viewers now, Todd. We got one like. Somebody gave us a like. We got thumbs up. We're doing okay.
That's probably my daughter.
Could be.
So good afternoon, Sam. Thanks for the like. If that's you, we appreciate the support.
Well, as we come into almost 10 minutes left, it's 11 minutes and 40 seconds here. I still feel like there's a little bit of a feeling out process here. I think Clear Creek and Manna, in order to get back in this game, is going to have to change a little bit of strategy and pull those 5 players. They're going to have to go to 4, maybe 3 in the back to push up some numbers a little bit. I think what they're looking for right now is just maybe some lucky through balls. And then Mount Vernon just needs to maintain possession. That's what they need to do. The keeper really is slowed coming out.
Yeah, the defender there is actually, I think it's number 26. Eva Plotty is actually the defender who had such a good play in the previous attack from Mount Vernon, and she was definitely looking for the goalkeeper to come out, and just a little miscommunication there. Number 2 with a nice ball into midfield.
Ellen Austin on the ball.
Ellen Austin.
Out to Lauren Riggle.
Out to Lauren Riggle. Avery Plotty's on her. She's looking to get the ball forward. Cindy Schultz, though, is there.
Nice tackle.
That ball's loose.
Yep. Nice play
Loose in the
Maddie.
box. Number 2 just misses her contact. Maddie Cranston's running after this ball in the wing. A ricochet off of number 10, Gabby Bedford. Mount Vernon will have a throw. I do think part of the Clear Creek and Manna strategy this afternoon is just limit the attack here while they have the wind's in their face.
Yeah, I agree.
And
that's a good read.
And then to try and come out in the second half and pick up a few more goals. That's a really good long ball by Kiki Blythe, but just crossed the touchline. And the Clippers take a quick throw. That is Kennedy Moore tried to chest that one down or just off her hip and out for another throw for Clear Creek and Manna. We are just inside the 10-minute mark. Mount Vernon leads 2-0 on two really early goals, both inside the first 5 minutes. And since then, it's again just been a defensive battle. Both defenses have been clearing everything that's come to them. Just a couple long through ball shots that have gotten through and a couple crosses that haven't done anything on the Mount Vernon side. So
sometimes, Todd, that's what it takes is a couple of quick goals to just go your way. And from then on, you've got the other team now. They're scrambling. They got to get at least one, right? One back to get in it. So you've got an advantage here, but it is a dangerous score because you're sometimes a little bit too complacent. And I think we just need to keep playing some aggressive soccer.
Yeah. The next goal, it just completely changes the nature of the game. So if Mount Vernon scores, it really becomes difficult to come back from a 3-0 deficit in the second half. And if Clear Creek and Manna can score, it really puts them in position to, come out in the second half and attack. So this next goal is going to be critical. Kennedy Moore trying to dig that one out at the top of the box. There's a long shot.
Goal.
That is a goal. Holy cow.
That's what they needed. That's exactly what they needed right there.
Clear Creek Amana with a goal from about 30 yards out. Curled into the far post, actually off the far post. Eliza Evans, number 12, with that goal. One of the midfielders had pushed forward here in the final 10 minutes, and the wind probably helped that one. A lot of spin on that ball, and it came down right off the inside of the post, just over the outstretched arms of Paige Roos. So Clear Creek Amana scores. That was that next goal that completely changes the complexion of the game.
Yeah, and I've just noticed in the last 5 minutes or so, honestly, Todd, that Clear Creek Amana has stepped up their intensity a little bit, and they're trying to get to every single ball quickly, and they're going to do that for the next 8 minutes here. We have to match that intensity. We need to make sure we're not standing flat-footed. We're just hanging out. We got to make sure we cover all the numbers, and they're going to hope for another goal in the same fashion here.
Yeah, it was another long cross on the free kick. Nice touch by number 12, but Anna Hoffman chases that one down for the block. A little bit of a foul.
Yep.
Referee tried to play an advantage there and just see what would happen, but that was definitely a foul in midfield, so Mount Vernon will have a free kick just at the edge of the circle.
Yeah, Anna did a great job holding her off. Just the referee, she gained no advantage off that foul, so the referee had to blow the whistle.
So this is about the longest free kick as you're going to see for somebody to send one down to see if we can't get a dangerous option. Sydney Schultz all the way into the box. That's through. That was really good defensive play by Eva Plotty, but Maya Bentley picks it up. She sends one crossed.
Nobody there. Oh.
That one's lost it just outside the box.
That's going to be tough. Okay.
Oh, good stop from the goalkeeper for Clear Creek Amana. We believe that is Sydney Bowers in goal, though both goalkeepers have number 1, so we can't say that for sure.
Yep.
That was a really dangerous cross from Maya Bentley, went all the way through to the far side of the box, and Sabrina Bliley just kind of shanked her shot, but it became a very dangerous shot as it came down to the goalkeeper. Another long ball from Sydney Schultz that's grabbed by the goalkeeper. Tries to clear. Sabrina Bliley digs that one out. Comes forward again. A little bit of a handball in midfield. So Mount Vernon will have another free kick at about the circle.
So one thing to keep in mind, yeah, Todd, we've talked about it. Mount Vernon's going to go against the wind this next half. So the way Clear Creek Amana has been playing is going to be to their advantage the second half here. So I'm looking forward to this. Is going to be a good second half.
Sydney Schultz, free kick. That's curling into the
Emma
box.
there.
Emma Rodman brings it down to the box, but a really good defensive play by captain. I think that is number 11, Avery Woodward, was able to clear that one out just off the toe of Emma Rodman. She was looking across the box. Mount Vernon had 3 or 4 players lined up for the attack. So we approach the final 5 minutes. Maya Bentley has a throw on the far side of the field.
Yeah, I think
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was going to say they need to go a little bit closer to her because I don't think she's going to quite get it there. Yeah.
The throw, that one's headed up out of the box.
Good defense there by Clear Creek Amana. Anna Hoffman. Yep.
Anna Hoffman draws a foul.
Here's a dangerous situation here. We've got some good legs. We've got the wind at our advantage. Going to do some crazy things with this ball. I would aim for the upper corners here and take a shot. This is a good spot for it. And that's Sydney on the ball, right?
We did not have time to cover this before the game, but last Thursday night at Solon in the wind, Sydney Schultz takes a shot from over 35 yards out, right in the top, just under the bar, just over the goalkeeper's reach. So here she comes. Here's a shot.
Nope,
that's going to go wide.
Didn't get a curl on it.
Going downwind, it's tough to get the ball to turn.
Yep.
You've really got to wrap your foot around it to get any kind of action at all, and downwind it's even more difficult. So Clear Creek is going to have a goal kick. They're going to go short. Mount Vernon tries to press, but that is poked through. Maya Bentley is able to get back. Nice touch on the ball. She's going to take it out wide. That end is cleared by number 24 for Clear Creek.
Down the line.
They're going to take a quick throw. Kennedy Moore runs down the left wing. Emma Rodman's in the box.
We got 10 players behind the ball.
Here comes the throw.
10 players behind the ball. Ooh.
That one's headed down, but right to Emma Rodman.
Kenzie Rentschler.
Kenzie Rentschler is kind of forced off the ball.
She was leaning on her too, so
Ellen Austin with a good play there, digging that ball out. Clear Creek's going to have another free kick. We were inside the final 5 minutes. Mount Vernon leads 2-1 on 2 really early goals. Clear Creek Amana came back at about the 8-minute mark to score their goal on about a 30-yard shot from outside of the box. It just curled in off the far post.
And now we got to be careful here because we're within 5 minutes. The 5 minutes that we always talk about, right, Todd?
Absolutely.
Got to be careful here. And Clear Creek's they're turning up the intensity. They want to get one before half here, and I can't blame them.
That ball is sent long by number 12.
Yep. And we got to get our midfield back.
Kiki Blythe tries to bring that one down, but just a little bit of a heavy touch went wide.
They're going to start pushing a little bit now. See, they've got 4 now in the back. They're pushing numbers up here a little bit. They know the urgency here.
Throw into the box. That one's not controlled by Kiki Blythe. That shot's going to go wide. Pedros gets us started quickly to Avery Plotty. Avery looks long.
I don't know who that's to.
I think she was going for Emma Rodman there and just out of her reach. Lauren Riggle, who is playing up at the front of the line for most of the first half, has actually moved back in the midfield.
Yeah, she's dangerous. She's got some good feet. Good play.
Inside
the back. That's good possession right here. That's
inside the final 3 minutes. That ball goes long. I think that's number 22 on the left wing. Touches back, comes back in the box. Sydney Schultz clears.
It's good composure.
Clear Creek will have a throw.
Good composure, good opportunity, and it led to a throw in. So just keep the ball at your feet. They're gonna try and hope they get a cheap one here, just to end this half with 2 minutes left.
Cleared out by Avery Plotty. Just a clearance to create some space. Maya Bentley picks it up in midfield, but she's surrounded. They try and send it through. Kiki Blythe out wide to Maddie Cranston. Maddie's got a ton of room she can run into. Ball goes to Mackenzie Rentschler.
Good deflection.
She runs it down. It's a gutsy play on somebody trying to clear the ball.
Handball.
Anna Hoffman, that's a tough play. Ball ricocheted off her knee, right off her arm for a handball, and Clear Creek will have a free kick with just under 2 minutes to play. Number 6 with the left-footed free kick goes out wide. Brought down by number 22 for Clear Creek Amana, Hallie Borman. Anna Hoffman's able to run that one down on the side. She sends it back into the middle to Maya Bentley. Couple touches. Allowing some of the defenders to come forward. She chips it to the right. Goes out wide. Cuts through another. She's got 3 players in the box. Tries to center, but that one's blocked.
Got 55 seconds.
By number 12 maybe for Clear Creek Amana. I didn't quite catch the number there. But the ball did trickle wide. So 45 seconds left. Maya Bentley with another throw.
They got to get closer to her. She can't throw it that far.
Here comes a throw. High throw. Anna Hoffman.
Flick. Mackenzie there.
Heads it into the box. She brings it down. It's back to Emma.
Emma Rodman in the air. Oh,
just over the bar.
Just high.
Really nice play from Emma Hoffman there to not just head it through, but to bring it back down and put one on the plate for Emma Rodman to take a shot, but just high. In the last 10 seconds, Clear Creek starts it. Long clearance to midfield.
And that's going to be the end of the half.
That is the half. That's a great first 40 minutes this afternoon as the Mount Vernon Mustangs take on the Clear Creek Amana Clippers. It is 2-1 as we enter halftime. Mount Vernon scored 2 early goals at the 37-40 and the 37-minute mark. A long throw from Maya Bentley that was touched by the goalkeeper and just kind of flicked and ended up in the back of the net for an own goal. The second goal was a long through ball from Sydney Schultz over the top that Maya Bentley was able to run onto and take just a great shot, right-footed outside of the foot into the right side of the net for goal number 2. Clear Creek Amana scored just as we entered the final 10 minutes on just a terrific shot from about 25 yards out that curled into the far corner off the post for a goal.
Yeah, they were saying I was quiet, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Is that better, do you think? we'll see. Chad Solon, if you're out there, let me know if that's better. Getting text messages saying I'm quiet, so hopefully that's better. I think it sounds better in my headset anyway. So, yeah, Todd, 9 minutes left here at halftime. We're going to chat a little bit about the game. I'm impressed by both teams. I mean, it's a number 5 versus number 6 matchup here, and we're getting what we asked for. I think Clear Creek Amana got what they wanted out of that half, to be honest with you, and I think Mount Vernon got what they wanted. Now, obviously, Mount Vernon would love more goals, but Clear Creek Amana was playing pretty defensively. They had 5 people back behind the ball. They had 1 person for sure on Maya, if not 2, trying to limit her opportunities. And they got where I think they want to be on our field. 2-1 at halftime. Now they're going to get the wind. And Mount Vernon's just got to make sure they maintain composure, maintain possession, and keep supporting each other defensively.
Yeah, absolutely. So Mustang Vision this afternoon is brought to you by our sponsors, Mount Vernon Parks and Rec, the Lester Burrish Center, M&K Dust Control, Hall & Hall Engineering, and Lynn Woodley Construction. Late in the game this afternoon, we will be selecting the Hall & Hall Engineering Player of the Game. So we need to make sure we keep that in mind as we approach the later stages of this ball game. Defensively this afternoon, both teams have played exceptionally well. Mount Vernon's had a little bit of an advantage on the defensive end because Clear Creek has not had as many players going forward, so that's given them an opportunity to press a little bit more and really cut out most of the passes. But you saw late in the first half that Clear Creek Amana really did push an extra player up on a couple of those attacks and created some additional space and got into the box and were a little more dangerous. So the second half should be interesting as we change directions. I do think it in some ways going into the win helps our girls. I think they play better when they really play through the ground. And so I do think that'll give them a little bit of an opportunity this second half. And if Clear Creek does keep all 5 back, it's really going to create some space for the Mount Vernon team to move the ball in and out and really take control of this game in the second half. If they're able to do that, again, Clear Creek's actually been really good defensively on both wings. And that's the other thing I would say defensively for Clear Creek, that when Mount Vernon's really been able to score a lot of goals, it's because they really stretch the field and attack down the wings. And so far this afternoon, Clear Creek Amana has really limited those attacks out wide. We've been much more through the center of the pitch this afternoon in the first half.
Yeah, and I have to say that I hope, I think what Coach Hinman's trying to get across here is, you know what, guys? It's not going to be a 10-0 game like we had before. It's going to be a battle, and you've got to be able to rise to the occasion and win that battle. And that's what she's trying to get across, I think, right now, is just saying, every ball we've got to win. We've got to maintain composure, and we've got to keep possession. And like you said, going against the wind now, it doesn't make any sense to kick the ball high and keep it in the air. Let's keep it on the ground, keep it at our feet, do that inside-outside that we do so well, do those through balls that we have a few here on the outside wings, and be successful. For Clear Creek Amana, I'd just be interested to see how they come out. But I think they're going to play the same way they did the start of the first half. They're going to try and pump that ball directly over the top, especially using that wind as an advantage. And we've got to be sure that we're able to support that. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have about 5 minutes left at half. We should talk about our coverage for next week. So games next week. So Clear Creek Amana, actually, their next game will be at Clear Creek Amana. I'm not sure where that field is. I assume it's in Tiffin. They are going to be playing South Tama on Tuesday, May 11th. So for any Clear Creek Amana fans who might be listening, your next game is at home. So I hope you're able to get out and catch that game.
Okay.
For Mount Vernon, the next game, and this is actually going to be a Mustang Vision cast, is a doubleheader. We've got the Mount Vernon girls on Monday, May 10th against Cedar Valley Christian, and the boys on May 10th against Cedar Valley Christian. So I'm not sure if we're doing a doubleheader that night or not. We might have to bring some coffee to get through a doubleheader.
Yeah, I think Monday night is a doubleheader. I've got it on our calendar as a doubleheader.
All right.
Yep.
The boys then also play on Friday next week here at home at the Cornell College Soccer Complex against the Benton Community soccer team.
Bobcats,
so we'll
Bobcats.
We will have 2 boys games next week and 1 girls games. The girls then on Friday night, May 14th, will play away at Benton Community against the Bobcats. So we've gotten everything we hope for this afternoon. A really good game, really up and down, a lot of pressure from both teams. And again, this second half should be just thrilling for us. So hope for those of you watching from home, you're enjoying this game.
Yeah, I'm looking at the schedule for Mount Vernon girls right now, and they have a game Saturday actually against Union. It is back on.
Oh, that is back on.
It is back on, yeah. The reason why I know that is Sydney Schultz works for me, and she needs to take that day off now. So it's back on at Union at 10 o'clock a.m. in the morning. And then the next game after that will be Monday against Cedar Valley Christian.
Okay. And then after that, actually, we only have 2 more games. The week of May 18th, we've got Marion. So Mount Vernon girls will be playing Marion on May 18th here at the Cornell College soccer field. I believe it's going to be the Cornell College soccer field. And then we had a game earlier in the season postponed against City High. So the Mount Vernon girls, and what we hope will be preparation for the state playoffs, will be playing City High, going up a class to compete against the big City High is a really step up for the squad, and it should be a really good experience for them. It'd been nice to play that earlier in the season.
I want to try and confirm something. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. How about the Iowa City High one? Okay. So we might get some action on this field here, Todd.
All right.
Yeah. You want to share that? Or?
Sure. For those of you who have not been to the Cornell College Soccer Complex, we're actually playing on the field that has been used by the college for the past probably 45 years for soccer. Their soccer program started in the late 1970s, and this was the primary field that they used. And it's been upgraded over the years, but about a year and a half ago, they built a brand new field, which sits behind us just north of the field that we're using this afternoon. And so here late in the season, we are going to be able to have a few games on this. And for those of you who have not been to this complex, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is flat. There's just a tiny bit of crown to it. Great grass. It's short. It's fast. And the girls are going to love playing on that space. So we're really excited to be able to have a couple games here at the end of the season on that field. And again, it should be just a terrific experience for the girls to be able to play on that quality of a space. And you don't have – you look at most teams are playing on high school football fields. And most football fields, to encourage water drainage, you can stand on one side and you can barely see the waist of the players on the other side. And this field it's not pool table flat, but it's pretty close.
It's close. It is close. So I'm going to date myself here, Todd, but I played at Co on the soccer team back in the late 80s, early 90s, and this is where we played our games at. So that's how long they've used this field, and then beyond it, as you mentioned, in the 70s.
Absolutely.
So this would have been a dream come true next door to me here to play on that kind of field.
Absolutely.
Well, we got Mount Vernon coming out on the field here. Looks like there's no substitutions. They go with their starting lineup. It looks like they're going to probably use their normal formation. And let's see what Clear Creek Amana does. And the wind's kind of still there. I think it's going to be posing an advantage for Clear Creek Amana. And the Clippers are going to probably come out again, like I said, the first half, or just like they did the first half. Going to come out with a little kick and run, I guess we'll call it, a little English style. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. It's 5 versus 6 right here, 2-1 game. That's where we want to be.
Absolutely. We've got 40 minutes left in this contest unless it goes to extra time. And Clear Creek Amana has played a really good first half, kept it close. Mount Vernon actually had a number of additional chances late in that first half and just could not get anything home. Mount Vernon is going to have the free kick to start off the second half as they head to the west. If anything, the wind this afternoon, I think it's still steady, but I do believe the wind's blowing a little bit more from the north. We do have one change for Clear Creek Amana, and that is the goalie has changed.
Oh, yeah.
So we have another number 1 in goal. We're not sure which goalkeeper played the first half. I'm going to guess that our first half goalie was – I'm going to guess the first half goalie was Sydney Bowers, who had played just about a third of the season prior to this, and that the second half is going to be Emma Schmidt, who's played a little bit more on the season. So Mount Vernon picks the ball up in midfield, a couple good touches, try to get it back to Maya Bentley. Maya Bentley runs player off in midfield. Back to Maddie Cranston, and that is cleared just wide, and Clear Creek is going to have a throw on the near side.
Yeah, Todd, looks like they're going to push a few more players up here. I can see from their formation, their midfield, they've got them pushed up a little bit.
Tries to center that ball. Emma Rodman looked out wide. She tried to send it wide to Sabrina Bliley, who's able to get to it. A couple really good touches. She gets taken down from behind.
So this is a good spot here. This is about close to the same place where Clear Creek Amana did score their one goal. A new goalkeeper coming in, hasn't been tested yet. But I would go far post here if I was them.
You know, you also have, you're going into the wind, so this ball, if we get any curl on it at all, it's going to come down. That is blocked by Lauren Riggle, who is the lone person in the line. That ball sent back across. It's headed and cleared by number 26, Eva Plotty for Clear Creek Amana. That goes out wide. Maya Bentley's going to have a throw here on the near side.
We've got to have movement. We've got to have movement. Everybody's got to move right now.
Emma Hoffman's running near post.
It's good.
That ball is headed clear. Comes down to Kennedy Moore. Isabel Cropfield heads it towards the goalie, who's able to capture inside the 6-yard box.
Yeah, I was hoping she would head that across the goal instead of at the keeper. We had some people in the box. Yeah, they're going to play short here again. Oof, right up the head.
Yeah, number 24 tried to go for a through ball, and Lauren Riggle tried to shoot that through, and right off of Avery Plotty's chin.
Oh, got to keep that in.
Paige Roos tries to bring that one down in the box, but right off her fingertips, and that's going to give Clear Creek, I think, their first corner.
Yeah, their first corner, and they're pushing up now. So they've got 3 people back here, 7 up, going in the box, and they're hoping to get another one here, and that's what they need to get back in this game.
Mount Vernon's lined up with 2 people on each post to help protect against headers. Ellen Austin's had a couple good centering passes already this afternoon. That gets all the way through. Number 11 for Clear Creek tries to turn around the left side. Maddie Cranston's able to get that one out. Isabel Cropfield out to Emma Rodman. She tries to put it back in the middle. Mount Vernon had 4 or 5 players ready to break through the middle of the field, and it's just blocked out for a throw. It's been a good first 5 minutes. Both teams have had attacks, and kind of what we expected coming out here the second half.
Go down the line. Go down the line. There you go.
Keek Blythe with a throw just over Kennedy Moore's head.
Nothing hurt.
Looks like that trickles wide for a throw for the Clippers. If anybody is just joining us this afternoon, it is 2-1. Mount Vernon scored early in the first 5 minutes, had 2 goals to take the lead, 2-0, but the Clippers came back with a goal late in the first half, about 10 minutes remaining. A really nice shot from about 25 yards that curled just inside the left post.
We got to have movement. We got to have movement on a throw-in.
Maya Bentley with the throw. She's going down the line. Kennedy Moore, she's in position, but number 6 for Clear Creek's able to clear for another throw.
Peyton Graft.
Emma Hoffman prowling just outside of the center circle,
yeah,
at the top of the box.
The wind's going to catch this one a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely want to run near post here.
It's a good, strong throw.
That's headed
That's gonna be a
out
corner
for the Mount Vernon's first corner of the second half. First half corners, Mount Vernon had one really great corner right into the box. It was ricocheted around and finally cleared by Clear Creek. Here comes their first of the second half. It's high. Anna Hoffman gets her head to it. Isabel Cropfield is going to run this one down. She tried to pass it to Maya Bentley, but that is deflected wide. I guess it did go off of Isabel Cropfield, so Clear Creek with the throw down the right side. Kennedy Moore brings it down just over Cropfield's head. The Clippers with another throw going down the line. Maddie Cranston digs that one out. Anna Hoffman tries to go out wide to Sabrina Bliley, but Lauren Riggle's able to hustle back and get to that one. Shoulder to shoulder, maybe.
Yeah, that's soccer right there. I don't know, but you know, I understand his angle might have been different, but that was shoulder to shoulder soccer right there.
So Clear Creek with a free kick.
Going over the top. Got to be ready, keeper.
Avery Plotty
Yep.
tries to clear that one, but kind of shanks her clearance, and it goes out, and Clear Creek is going to have their second corner of the afternoon.
That's exactly what Clear Creek wants to do right there. You want to put pressure on us, make us make a bad clearance, and they've got a corner kick out of it.
Peyton Graft comes up from the back line for the corner. She's a left footer. Should be able to curl this one in, especially with the wind coming from the northwest. This is going to be dangerous.
Yeah, it's a tough one there.
All the way to the far post. Emma Rodman pokes it back into the middle. Good hustle by number 24 to get to that for the Clippers.
They got a far post.
It's sent in again. Kiki Blythe charges that one down.
Yeah, they got somebody open on the far post right now.
Madeline Shade with really good hustle to get to that ball at the top of the box. We had Maddie Cranston and Isabel Kropfel both running onto that for the counterattack, and she was able to dig that one out. Kiki Blythe clearing that one forward. It was blocked by one of the Clippers.
There's a couple of attempts there to get it out.
I think we may have had a handball.
Yeah.
I think just a funny hop.
Yep.
Caught the right defender on the arm, so Mount Vernon is going to have a free kick near midfield.
But again, we got no movement. We just got people standing flat-footed, and that's so easy to defend. You got to be moving. Emma Robin's starting to move a little bit here, but there's nobody moving.
And we have nobody in midfield there. It was all white jerseys. Ellen Austin to Lauren Riggle. She tries to cut one through. Avery Plotty's able to get to that one, but Lauren Riggle hustles back onto the ball. Lauren Riggle's been just all over the field this afternoon.
Anna Hoffman cuts her off. Good play.
It was a really good effort at a 1-2, but Anna Hoffman just couldn't quite get to that one. Clear Creek with a throw.
It's getting a little sloppy, Todd, right now. Got to clean it up a little bit.
Sabrina Blythe is going to hustle onto this one.
She's going to get to it. There's
she gets it to midfield.
Swing it over the other side.
Got some space. Sabrina Blythe is going to run onto this one as well.
That keeper come out a little early.
Keeper just gets to that one.
Good play.
And the Clippers come back right away. Anna Hoffman cuts that one out. Ellen Austin launches one long. That looks like it's going to go out wide for another throw.
Yeah, we got to just keep some composure, clean up our touches a little bit here. And Clear Creek is doing a good job hustling to beating us to the ball. And that could pay off here soon. We got a wide open middle there, Todd. Wide open middle. Nobody in the middle.
Really nice touch from Isabel Kropfel. She tries to send it in to Emma Rodman, but that is blocked by one of the midfielders for Clear Creek. And right back out for a throw back in the corner. So Clear Creek moving their defense up. They've got everybody along the right side. Again, there's a lot of space down to the far side of the field right now. That ball goes into Lauren Riggle. Anna Hoffman's able to get to it. She starts working upfield to Emma Rodman.
Come back to her. Come back to her. Yeah.
There's a lot of green space we could have taken advantage of there.
Yeah, a lot of green.
That ball's popped back in the middle. Kennedy Moore to Maya, back to Kennedy Moore. A couple really nice touches there in the midfield.
Foul.
Avery Plotty,
good win,
really good hustle to get to that one. Maya Bentley turns. Kind of a diagonal run across the field. She cuts it back. You got Avery Plotty out wide.
Good,
Avery's all the way forward from the right back position.
Good play. Get across.
Good cross. That's a
unlucky.
Good cross shot.
Yep. She just didn't get around on it. I knew exactly what she was trying to do. Oh, and then you got to face
We had
her.
both Kennedy Moore and Emma Rodman running to that back post. So if that ball would have gotten got into the back post. We had two attackers right there for it. Really good touch down the left side here for Clear Creek as number 11 pushes forward. Sends the ball out wide, Lauren Riggle.
Gonna go through.
Sydney Schultz with a really nice clearance back to midfield. Though Ellen Austin's able to dig that away from Emma Rodman at midfield.
Yeah, we've got to match the intensity. We're not doing that right now. We're gonna have to match their intensity right now.
So we are inside the final 30 minutes this afternoon. Mount Vernon leads 2-1. No clear chances yet this afternoon in the second half. Each team has a couple of corners. Mount Vernon had a really nice cross a moment ago that went directly to the keeper, just a little too close to the keeper.
We got to mark up. We got to be body to body here, and we're just kind of floating. That's something not bad things happen right now when you're not playing good soccer. Good play.
It's a good clearance from the defense, yeah. I think that's just a clearance, create some space.
Yep.
Anna Hoffman sends one through. Again, just a clearance, but it comes to Maya Bentley on the right wing. She's waiting for the teammates to kind of catch up. Emma Rodman pokes one through. Kennedy Moore's there.
Oh,
it goes all the way wide.
Yeah.
Isabel Kropfel across.
Oh.
And just a light shot. That may have been blocked on the way through, so an easy stop for the keeper.
Yeah, they just I just want them to calm down. That's all. Just calm down, keep the ball at your feet, let the ball do some work.
Emma Hoffman covered a ton of ground here in midfield. She's going to send this one
no.
actually on goal. It's just a little wide. I think the wind caught that one a little bit and pushed it just wide.
But Todd, she's 35 yards out from goal. Just play it to feet. They got to go back to playing to feet.
Thought that guy was bringing my lunch there for a minute, Matt.
Different Matt. He's got some food. How about me, Jace? Huh? No? All right. Now, look, they got numbers here, so we've got to be careful. That's going to roll out of bounds, though, isn't it? Yep.
Just out.
Yeah.
That was a really good cross. Number 24 made a really good run across the midfield for Clear Creek and sent it long, but they just could not quite keep it in.
Brooksy, where's my food?
Clear Creek is going to have a throw here. We're at the 27-minute mark. Again, it is 2-1. Mount Vernon leads. About 25 minutes left in the half in the game.
Okay.
Game's become a little bit choppy here.
It has.
This second half.
Sloppy, gotten choppy. I think
both teams are
just kind of still. I think there's still some nerves out there. I think Clear Creek has done a better job of keeping possession. They're looking actually for opportunities to pass. They're taking players on one-on-one. And they've got some opportunities here with the wind, so we got to be careful. We've got all kinds of green here.
Sabrina Bliley picked that one up in the defensive half. Forward to Maya Bentley. Maya Bentley sends one long, but again, I think the wind just did not allow that ball to get out wide. If that's going the other direction, that's probably wide enough Sabrina to get to, but wind kind of knocked that one down. Kennedy Moore charges down a clearance. Just not able to keep that one in.
We talked about it at halftime, though. We kick the ball in the air against the wind. Not going to help you. Keep it at your feet. I'd just love to see them keep it at their feet.
This throw in midfield. It's all the way to below the circle. Emma Rodman, ball out wide.
Good.
Maya Bentley centers.
Good.
That is all the way through to Kennedy Moore. Kennedy Moore has scored from there before, but that ball is just kind of scuffs that one. Did not get really good contact. Caught it a little heavy.
Move up. Yeah.
Have a shank clearance from the goalkeeper. Maddie Cranston tries to bring it down.
Heavy touch.
Is able to keep it in. Emma Hoffman sends it down the left side, but it is just wide, and Clear Creek will have another throw.
Substitution coming in, number 11. Avery Woodward. Coming in for number 10?
Number 18.
18, okay. Hannah Wilkerson.
Clear Creek at the throw to midfield. Anna Hoffman just tried to clear that one. Another ball all the way back. Sydney Schultz is able to clear that, and that's going to come down to Kennedy Moore. She's got a little bit of space.
There we go. We got numbers.
Nice touch out wide. Tries to do the 1-2. Kennedy Moore is able to get to it.
Still got it. You got to go side to side there.
Good defensive play from number 21 for
we're through.
the Clippers,
We're
Greta
through.
Dow's.
We're through. Got to stay with her. Oh, great effort, though, by Riggle.
Really good hustle, both defensively and offensively there on that attack. Ball got through. Avery Plotty really putting some pressure on Lauren Riggle. Force a late shot. She just lost her angle there, didn't she, Matt?
She did. She did, and you know, she might be a right-footed player. She may not be used to hitting one with her left, but I think she did a great job to run to get open, and a great job to catch that up, and a great job to beat Avery. And I think we're going to see a few more of those runs like that, Todd. So that's what Mount Vernon's got to be ready for.
Really nice. That ball was brought down really well by number 26, Eva Plotty for Clear Creek. Pushes the ball up to Ellen Austin, and that's blocked out for a throw. We did have another sub come on. I believe it was number 8, Reese Stockman, came in for number 10, Gabby Bedford for Clear Creek. That ball gets all the way into the box. Avery Plotty brings it down, clears it, but it only gets as far as number 11.
Avery Woodward.
Cross back into the box, and Anna Hoffman is able to knock down. This one comes out to midfield. Maya Bentley is able to pick it up. Sends it down this right wing. Sabrina Bliley just could not quite get there. They're going to take a quick throw.
Look at Anna Hoffman wide open. See, they're too far up. There's no movement. There's no coming back for the ball. Come on, girls. Just throw it and hope.
Avery Plotty is able to cut that one out.
Yeah, here they want to run. They're going to run.
They're going to try and take a quick free kick here. Left-footed kick. Lauren Riggle heads it. That's into the box. Number 22 is hustling onto it. We'll see if she gets there.
It in. Nope, it's out. It's out. It's out.
Just out. That will be a goal kick for Mount Vernon.
Good hustle. Good hustle by her. That's what we need.
At the 22-minute mark, Mount Vernon still leads 2-1. They take it short to Sydney Schultz, out wide to Avery Plotty right on the touchline. Shoots it into the middle, but number 24 digs it out for the Clippers. Anna Hoffman sent that back towards the goalkeeper.
There you go.
Kennedy Moore with a really nice turn in the middle. Isabel Kropfel runs onto it, sends it across. Emma Rodman's got a lot of space. Cuts it back. Sabrina Bliley was all alone down the right wing.
I think you even saw her.
I think Maddie Cranston's got some space. And the Clippers turn back the other way. Ellen Austin in midfield. Tries to send one long. Maddie Cranston not able to bring it under control, but Emma Hoffman runs that one wide. It will be a throw.
Galloping Ghost. A galloping ghost.
We have another sub, number 10, coming back on for Clear Creek Amana.
It's Gabby Bedford. You know, it's one of the trickiest things about soccer, Todd, is there are no timeouts, right? So you've got to make sure that you got your instructions 40 minutes previous and 40 minutes after. And there's no, you know, the only thing you can do is shout from the sidelines, but you can't get a lot accomplished with drawing X's and O's and stuff. So you got to be well organized. And right now it looks like Clear Creek Amana is much more organized than we are with the game plan that they have. They do have the win, they do have the advantage, but they're hustling to every ball. They're getting the ball to feet. We just need to maintain possession.
Throw down the line. Kennedy Moore back to Kiki Blythe. She just tries to clear it down the line. I think that's going to trickle out for another throw for the Clippers. We're inside the final 20 minutes, 2-1. Mount Vernon leads. 20 minutes left against this battle of top 5 or top 5 teams, top 6 teams,
Yeah.
number 5 versus number 6.
Yep.
It's been a great ball game this afternoon. Isabel Cropful sends it back to Anna Hoffman, tries to get it through to Maya Bentley, but just out of her reach. And the Clippers send it the other way. Avery Plotty is able to clear that one.
Good win by Anna.
Isabel Cropful with a really nice touch there. Back to Kennedy Moore, who tries to send it down the line. Somehow Isabel Cropful is able to trap that with her back. Emma Rodman back to Sydney Plotty. Really good touch there out wide.
Yeah, that's good. Oh,
just a little bit of a heavy touch from Avery Plotty. She had Sabrina Bliley going down the right wing there. A lot of space. Eva Plotty for Clear Creek with a running throw down the right side. This ball gets through to Sabrina Bliley into Maya Bentley. Really nice diagonal run through the middle of the pitch.
Plenty of time. Take it side to side.
This ball comes into the middle. Sydney Schultz with a really nice touch to get around Ellen Austin.
Give back to her. Give back to her. Give back to her. Oh, good effort. Somebody's got to go and support her, though. Yeah. She made a great run. That was a great run by Sydney out of the back, and she kept going, and we love to see her get it back.
You know, Sydney Schultz and Avery Plotty do that a couple of times a game. They see some space, and I think other teams are so surprised to have a defender run all the way forward in the box. They just don't expect it. But it's that extra attacker in the box that creates a dangerous chance, so it's a really great play. Maddie Cranston with a clearance that goes off a Clear Creek Amana player. I believe that is Gabby Woodward. Mount Vernon will have a throw.
I don't see a lot of subs on our bench either, Todd, so we're not probably subbing a lot today.
Mackenzie Rentschler is the only one who's been subbed so far. I think we must have had a handball there in midfield. A little ricochet came off somebody's hand, so Ellen Austin's going to have a free kick. Again, this is a long way out. We're 10 yards from the midfield stripe. Those are going to try and send it across, see if they...
It's a high line holding at their 18. They're going to be, you got to be careful.
Little indecision in midfield.
Good win, Emma. Good win. Stay with it. Keeper.
That one's ricocheted all the way into the box. Mount Vernon's keeper gets to it. Paige Rose looking upfield. Goes for the long punt. Anna Hoffman's able to get to the second ball. It's not cleared in midfield. Emma Hoffman runs onto it. She's making a really nice diagonal run at this point. We've got a couple players out wide on either side. She tries to poke it through, but that is knocked down defensively by number 6.
Through ball. Keeper.
Through ball.
Good read. Good read.
Just a little heavy.
Yep.
Gets all the way into the box, so pretty easy play from the Mount Vernon keeper.
Well, that was a good play, though, by Clear Creek Amana. Taking advantage of that. They had a flat back 4 there, and a little less wind. They would have had it. Keeper's really far out here.
Yeah, that ball was right on the edge of the box. I'm sure she didn't know if she's going to be able to grab it or not. She's able to get the clearance.
She's lucky she did, because that goal was wide open.
And we had Kennedy Moore getting to the ball, so there's a throw all the way into midfield. Anna Hoffman brings it down.
Takes a shot.
But it is right to the keeper.
Yeah, you're not going to get that today, Todd. That's just too far out with the wind the way it is. That's just hopeful thinking.
Yeah, I think what you're looking for there is just a little bit of a bobbled touch. And
it's a nice touch by Riggle. Going to go down the line. It's just going to be a little long. But that was a nice little touch. You tried to play it over Avery Plotty there and make a run.
Avery Plotty with a quick throw back to Sydney Schultz. Just clears the defense. A lot of pressure there. Ball's brought down in midfield by Emma Rodman. Nice left-footed pass out wide, but not controlled on the wing.
So I've got an update here for the boys. 0-0 at the half against number 13, Clear Creek Amana. And the boys get the win to the second half. So Coach Murray sending out a little text there and giving me updates. I appreciate that, Coach Murray.
Maya Bentley, all the way back in a midfield position, picks it up on the left wing, or the right wing, excuse me.
Pass and move, pass and move.
Back to Avery Plotty. Avery sends it all the way down. We've got Kennedy Moore. Nice touch,
Emma
Rodman.
She had plenty of time. She could have run with that. Nice.
Yeah, she could have taken a few touches. I think a touch more into the box. She could have really put herself in a dangerous position there and tried to take the quick shot, just snapped it left.
So looks like number 2, Leah Evans. Is that number 2, I think? Yeah, number 2 coming back in the game. Yeah, came back in the game. Number 2, Leah Evans.
Anna Hoffman out wide to Maddie Cranston. Maddie Cranston surveying the field. Nice ball into Kennedy Moore. Is able to get to it. But that's dug out by number 11 for Clear Creek Amana. She's looking long. She's got a long ball. Gabby Bedford's running onto it. Maddie Cranston hustling back into position, and Kiki Blythe trying to get to the corner. That one's crossed, and an easy save for Mount Vernon's goalkeeper, Paige Roos.
That was dangerous, though. Clear Creek Amana, well played. That was a dangerous run.
Quick throw out to Isabel Kropfel, sends it in the middle, just over Kennedy Moore. And back out wide as Clear Creek goes down the right wing again.
Critical time here, Todd. 13 minutes left in this game. Critical time for both teams.
Clear Creek has shifted a little bit. You'll see on the camera, if it's a wide enough angle, that Clear Creek has 4 players back. So they have moved 1 additional player into the tag. Gabby Bedford's actually working down the right wing more as a winger rather than a right defensive back. So again, trying to put a little more pressure on in midfield and out wide. Really nice touch. Lauren Riggle with a shot. It is saved. It is a goal.
Yep.
Paige Roos got her hands to it, popped it up, but just not over the bar. Falls in the back of the net for Clear Creek Amana as they tie it up 2-2.
Yep. That's
another long shot from Clear Creek Amana. So that is at the 13-minute mark. In the first half, they scored with about 8 minutes left on about a 25-yard shot that curled off the inside of the back post, and Lauren Riggle with a score from about 25 yards out here at the 13-minute mark.
And it wasn't necessarily a shot off to the side or anything. It was just right down the middle, but it was well placed up in the air that our goalkeeper just had a challenge. Paige just couldn't get to it. But I called it, right? 13 minutes, critical time. Now it's really critical because we don't have the wind. We haven't had many subs. We need to just to have some composure here. Maintain possession and look for some good opportunities on the ground.
Emma Rodman hustling down the left wing. We've got a couple really nice touches.
It's a good run. It's a good cross.
Sends the ball across. This is headed away by number 12 for Clear Creek Amana. That was a really good header to save. Sabrina Bliley was on the backside of the 6-yard box and would have been in on goal.
A lot of green here in between. That's what we got to be careful of.
Anna Hoffman with a throw into Maya Bentley. Maya's looking out wide.
They've got 3
couple
players
of touches.
on her. 3 players on her. Good
out
play.
To Avery Plotty.
I don't know why we can't shoot from there. Oh my.
That is touched. I guess that's why you shoot from 40 yards out, Matt.
Yeah, I guess she proved me wrong there, didn't she? Yeah.
I think that ball knuckled a little bit on the goalie. Took a really funny hop and ricocheted off the goalie's fingertips, but was lost out of bounds. So Mount Vernon will have what I think is our first corner of the second half.
Second corner.
Second corner of the second half.
Yep.
So we're at the 12-minute mark. Emma Rodman sets up for the corner.
Sydney's moving up.
She's going to whip one in. Top of the box, just long. Isabel Kropfel tries to head it back to Anna Hoffman.
Got to be careful here.
Lauren Riggles on the run. Really nice play from Avery Plotty to cut that one off. And Isabel Kropfel takes one back, sends it to Anna Hoffman's able to gain control. Nice touch in midfield, cuts it back again. Centering past Kennedy Moore, just past her, and that is cleared for a throw. What a game, Matt. We're at 11 minutes left, 2-2.
That's exactly what we wanted. Ball game, number 5 versus number 6. And we're seeing action on both sides now. And I think it's going to be a cracker of a finish here. I still think we need to pick up our intensity a little bit to stay in this game. Got a lot of runs from Clear Creek Amana coming. We've got to play the ball to our feet instead of just kicking the ball and hope somebody gets it. This is where composure comes in. Experience and composure. Like
Avery Plotty was there and just missed the ball.
Keep it.
I think that number 22 may have been offside there, unless Maddie Cranster played her on. I think she may have been offside, but the keeper's able to get to it. Avery Plotty skips it down the right side. This one's going to get all the way through. Maya Bentley sends it off number 12's chin, or off her shin. quick throw. They're trying to get into Kennedy Moore. Kennedy's just not able to get there. They send this one all the way through.
Watch out, Wriggles fast.
A couple nice touches from number 22 at midfield. Tries to send one through to Lauren Riggle, but Lauren had cut inside, and that ball went wide. Kiki Blythe tries to get the ball to Isabel Cropful on the wing and just out.
Sub, number 10, Gabby Bedford coming back in.
I think that's number 22 coming off the field for Clear Creek Amana, Hallie Borman. Clear Creek's right back throws in, takes a short one. Left-footed pass up. Anna Hoffman cuts that one off from her central defender position. Ellen Austin picks it up in midfield for Clear Creek.
Well, you know, this is a test for Mount Vernon. They've had a lot of 10-0, 11-0 games and stuff. They haven't had a lot of tight games, Todd, so they're going to need to learn how to play with that tightness. They get a corner out of that.
You're absolutely right. And Clear Creek's actually had a lot of close games this year. They beat Center Point Urbana 1-0, Beckman Catholic 2-1, Independence 4-3, Benton Schellsburg 4-1, Benton 4-1, Marion 4-1, and Regina 3-2. So they've been in a lot of close contests. Not sure if any of those went extra time or not, but that's the other thing to keep in mind here as we approach the final 8 minutes. If we are tied at the end of the first 80 minutes, we will go to extra time.
So I can see Emma Rodman stepping up her intensity a little bit here. I think as a senior, she's got to take that leadership role and just make sure her team will follow her. But you're talking about close games. So I was looking on the state website, and that's one of the criteria that goes into a ranking. And if you have close games and how you finish in those, it adds to your criteria to getting a good ranking. So that's why I think Creek Amana, one reason why I think they're ranked ahead of Mount Vernon right now is they've had a very positive result in close games.
Absolutely.
And we haven't quite been there yet. So this will be a learning experience for the girls, and they've got to just fight through it and keep doing what they've been taught. And it's going to be a great 7 or 8 minutes in the ball game here. Something's going to happen here in another 2 minutes. I feel it, Todd. Something's going to happen. One way or the other, one team or the other team. I just feel a lot of tension in the air. The wind's blowing in my face, and I think this is going to be in the next 2 minutes. Something's going to happen.
So that was a deep through ball for Clear Creek that Mount Vernon's goalkeeper was able to gather and send it out to Mandy Cranston. It was blocked out for a throw. Kiki Blythe surveys the field looking for someone. Kennedy Moore moves down the left, or the left wing, but it is blocked out by Clear Creek Amana for another throw. And cleared out again for another Mount Vernon throw.
Just move down the field. There's nothing wrong with that, Todd. That's, nothing wrong with that strategy. You keep moving down the field.
This ball is centered. Yeah, Lauren Riggle tries to cut it off, but it goes right to Emma Hoffman. Anna Hoffman,
yep,
sorry.
yep, that's okay.
Sister Emma, if she's watching online or. Oh.
That's good soccer there. I like to see that.
You know, both of these teams have really attacked. Nobody's holding back at all.
Yep.
Everybody's hustling into the ball. They're charging down blocks. It's been a great game this afternoon as we get to the 6:30 mark. Aver Plotty tries to send a cross in, but she did not make the right kind of contact that she was looking for there.
You know, one thing that the girls could do there, they could do some inside-outside moves, runs, and open up some opportunities and at least make it a challenge for Clear Creek. Ooh, look, we're going to come and get this short ball here. We know they're going short. We're coming to get it. Oof. Have a shot.
This is
Kennedy.
Just wide.
Oh, wow. That was a little miscommunication by Clear Creek there. The goalie kicked it, and the other player wasn't watching, and ended up almost being a bad situation.
Yeah, and this is one of those new rules of soccer. So just a year or two ago, traditionally you had to clear the ball, you had to pass the ball outside of the box, and it was changed that you could pass it to a player inside of the box. And Mount Vernon actually was just there ready to attack. That ball is cleared wide, but Sabrina Bliley is going to have a centering cross.
Yeah.
Just kind of a shank cross there.
Yeah, she's got to wait on that a little bit more.
So Mount Vernon is setting up to press here. Clear Creek Amanda's been taking everything short the entire game.
Yeah, we got a shift. They're going to the other side. We got a shift.
Eva Platty for Clear Creek is going to send the ball down to midfield. Anna Hoffman heads that to Emma Rodman. Loose ball. Maya Bentley is going to get to it. Back to Emma Rodman.
No, we don't need those.
And a shank shot just left of the goal.
Yeah, we got to have composure. Can't tell you enough. This game's not over. There's 4 minutes left. Just keep control of the ball and be patient. It'll come.
Another goal kick for Clear Creek Amana. Trying to go out wide with that. Anna Hoffman heads that one up. Emma Rodman picks it up in midfield. Good patience there, bringing it back to Sydney Schultz. Sydney's going to send it out wide. Sabrina Bliley is able to bring that one down. She cuts inside. Tries to get the ball to Maya Bentley, but she's run off the ball by number 12. And Clear Creek Amana is on the attack. Lauren Riggle down the left wing. She chips it forward. Sabrina Bliley right with her.
Good cut. There's a good cut. She's going to get a shot off. Ah, good save by Paige. Another good save.
Good save from Paige Roos as she pushed that ball wide. Had not quite cleared the end line. It sent back in, but another block. That was a great save here. Last 5 minutes. We're inside the final 3.5. Clear Creek Amana wins a corner. Really great play from Lauren Riggle as she took the ball down the left wing, cut it to the top of the box, and a really good shot on goal, but a great save from Paige Roos.
There's a girl wide open in the middle of the field there. We've got to make sure we cover her. Number 10, that's Gabby Bedford.
Here comes the center, the cross.
Yeah,
it is long and goes across the end line.
Too high.
So final 3 minutes. We'll see if either team can create a clear-cut chance as Mount Vernon prepares for the goal kick. Sydney Schultz gets it on the just inside the box. Lauren Riggle's putting some pressure on.
That's off of her. Okay.
And that's a corner.
It's getting down to crunch time.
Ellen Austin will be taking this corner for Clear Creek Amana. She sets up. Actually, she sets the ball down, but number 6 is going to come forward for the corner.
They've got 2 players on the ball right now. They're just kind of waiting. You can eat up all the time you want.
Taken short.
Yeah, that's a good play.
Touch out to Ellen Austin.
Yeah, not a good shot.
And a little bit of a shank shot. That is going to go well wide and cross the end line as we approach the final 2 minutes. Mount Vernon takes it quick. Kiki Blythe, a little bit of a
bad touch.
Heavy touch. Can't quite get it to Isabel Cropful. Clear Creek's going to have a throw on the side.
Yeah, 2 minutes. 2 minutes in the ball game.
Anna Hoffman is able to get that one out. She cuts across midfield. Up to Emma Rodman.
Through ball, through ball, through ball. There it is.
Out wide to Sabrina Bliley. Sabrina's going to be able to run onto this in the box. Cuts it inside. Extra touch. Left footed shot.
Right at her. Unlucky.
Good save from the goalkeeper for Clear Creek Amana, who sends one long.
Got to keep playing.
Avery Plotty.
Got to keep playing.
Lauren Riggle goes back the other way. This game has become end-to-end at this point. Lauren Riggle cuts it back inside. Left-footed shot. Great stop from the goalkeeper.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Clear it. Wow, a lot of action there, Todd. I don't know if you could describe that action or not, but that's a lot of action.
We had a really good cutback from Lauren Riggle. Takes a shot on goal. Paige Roos there for the stop. Blocks it. Ball's ricochet, kind of ping-ponged off 2 or 3 players in the box. And finally, Gabby Woodward with a shot, but it goes just wide. We're inside the final 60 seconds. Long ball out to Isabel Cropful. Clear Creek picks it up. Ellen Austin all the way into the box. Goalkeeper from Mount Vernon picks it up. It is 2-2, 40 seconds left. Ball is sent forward.
You know, one of the critical things, Todd, I'm just looking forward to this 30 seconds, but if this goes in overtime, it's whoever who gets the win is going to have a real advantage.
Absolutely. Really nice touch from Sydney Schultz to Clear that one out wide to Avery Plotty. We're inside the final 20 seconds. There is enough time to get a shot on goal.
Yeah.
Maya Bentley picks it up. Nice touch around number 12.
Yep.
She's got some space. She
some
cuts
space.
it back. Oh, really good defensive play
Great
from
defensive play.
Eva Plotty. Anna Hoffman out wide to Isabel Kropfel. 7 seconds left.
Yeah, nothing. Nope, not going to happen. Unlucky.
Anna
Nice
Hoffman shot. Whoa!
Ooh, that was good
Just
stuff.
on the buzzer. Great goalkeeping from the Clear Creek Amana goalkeeper to
Yes.
stop that one. It may have been just wide.
Well, I guess we're going to have, how much time we got, Paul? 5? Ooh, we got 5 more minutes to fill here.
I apologize for any of our folks watching. That may have been a little bit loud as we got kind of excited at the end of that game. So I apologize
5.
if you needed to turn down your speakers just a tiny bit watching from home. We are pleased to have you join us. What a game. As we wrap up regular time, it is 2-2. Mount Vernon scored 2 goals in the first 4 minutes at the 37:40 mark and the 37-minute mark. Clear Creek Amana came back and scored at the 8-minute mark, 8 minutes left in the first half, and then again with about 13 minutes left, we're able to pick up a goal from a long shot from Lauren Riggle from outside of the box. So it is tied 2-2. Your broadcast, the Mount Vernon Vision broadcast this afternoon, is brought to you by our sponsors, Mount Vernon Parks and Rec, the Lester Burrish Center, M&K Dust Control, Holland Hall Engineering, and Lynn Woodley Construction. Thank you for all you do for the Mount Vernon schools and community.
Yeah, Todd, this is number 5 versus number 6. It's great. It's great to watch. We've had our ups and downs, our ebbs and our flows, and no other place I'd rather be right now on a beautiful Thursday afternoon. It is Thursday, right? Yeah.
It is Thursday.
Thursday afternoon, and watching some Mustang Clear Creek Amana Clipper soccer here. I think a key element here is going to be who gets the wind in this first overtime period. It takes advantage of that, but I can see both teams are going to have to lay it all out. I mean, there's no holding back. I wouldn't wait for a second half. I wouldn't wait for penalty kicks. The first overtime is critical, that you give it your all and make sure that you have every opportunity and take advantage of it. Clear Creek Amana, that second half, took advantage of every opportunity they had. Even on some of those close calls, Mount Vernon is trying to force the issue a little bit. I'd love to see them just calm down a little bit, play the ball a little bit more, and those opportunities will come if you're just calm and composed. And so I'm just curious to see how this this coin flip or whatever they do to determine who gets with the wind, how this occurs.
So with extra time, we will have 2 10-minute periods. So they play the first extra time. If there is no goal, they play the second extra time. But it is golden goal during overtime, as I recall, Matt?
That's the way I understand it, yep. So first team to score, game is over. So there's no other opportunity to come back, or you don't play to time for the end of the time or the period. So, yeah, first team to score wins this. And if both of those teams don't score in the 2 overtimes, Todd, what happens?
Penalties.
Penalty kicks. And that's one way you don't want a game to end, but it has to happen. They have to end the game on something. They don't have ties anymore in high school soccer. So we're going to go to overtime number 1 here, and they're just going to have to keep battling. Now, one thing I want to make a note of that we've talked about in the telecast, Mount Vernon has not made many subs. Only 1 sub has come in for them. Clear Creek Amana has been subbing in and out, in and out, in and out. So, you know, I know high school athletes that can handle it, but, you know, it does make a difference a little bit when you get into a longer game.
Absolutely. You can actually see at the end of the first half, or sorry, the second half, that both teams were a little bit gassed on some of the runs, and Lauren Riggle was still hustling down the left side, but I think you get tired, especially as up and down as those last 10 minutes were. They were really racing from east to west the whole time. So you definitely you need this recovery time. Use the 5 minutes wisely as we approach the start of the extra time.
Yep. So 2-2. That's where we're at. So Todd, right now I'm looking at, we got about 67 followers right now on our telecast. So we've got some people tuning in and ready to watch this wonderful opportunity in first overtime.
Absolutely.
And number 5 versus number 6. Number 5 Clear Creek Amana versus number 6 Mount Vernon. Again, 2 goals early for Mount Vernon within the first 5 minutes, I think we said. And then just Clear Creek Amana just kept chipping away. And we talked about it. 2-0 is a dangerous score. Getting that 3rd goal for Mount Vernon would have been crucial. But no, Clear Creek Amana came back, scored 1. That built them some confidence. They gave them some momentum and going with the wind. They had that going for them as well the second half. I can see that far flag over there in the far field. It's blowing pretty good. Both of these flags are blowing at a pretty good clip, so this wind's going to play a role here in the second half, or excuse me, the first overtime.
The coaches and the officials are actually discussing the coin flip for who gets the wind right now. So I think that's going to take place here in just a moment. And our 5-minute break between regular time and extra time is about to expire. So we are going to take the field here again in just a moment. For any of you just joining us, it's been a really exciting ball game. This video feed will be available later if anybody wants to watch the game.
I'd watch the last 10 minutes, Todd.
The first 5 minutes were terrific. Actually, the whole first half.
Yeah,
both teams really played hard. Some really good defense played in the middle of the field. And then the last 10 or 15 minutes have just been terrific. Both teams just end-to-end stuff. This is absolutely great to see. And, again, a great contest for these two teams. And it just really speaks to the quality of the soccer we've got here in eastern Iowa, having these two teams battle it out this afternoon at the Cornell College Soccer Complex. It might be getting windier, Matt.
The wind is really kicking up, Todd. I can't tell you enough how important it's going to be for the first overtime here. That wind is really kicking up, and it's going to play a role. I just know it is.
You know, a few minutes ago, I was actually going to comment. It's like, I think the wind might be dying down a little bit. Maybe that's not going to play a factor, but it is. It's getting a little gusty.
Right.
And there's the flip.
They're going to defend that goal. Looks like Clear Creek won it, so they got the good wind. Okay, got to weather the storm. This is why you're here. You want to become a playoff team, you got to make sure you play the best, and that's what we're doing today. And now you've got another challenge with that wind, and you've got to do it for 10 minutes, and then you get an advantage. You can't look forward, though. You got to take advantage of it right now. Come out and play your hardest.
I think Clear Creek Amana, as they got late in that first half, they really pushed. They pushed an extra player into attack. That actually created a lot of space for Mount Vernon going the other way. And I do think that's something that Mount Vernon can take advantage of. Clear Creek's going to look at this as, boy, we have to score.
Yep.
They don't want to go to the next extra time period and be going into the wind, so they're going to really try and push forward. That is going to create some space, and Sabrina Bliley down the right wing has had just a ton of space at different times. We might even have a slight shift in personnel. We've got Sydney Schultz, who's taken up a spot here on the right wing. Sabrina Bliley is going to move back, so we've got across the defensive four, we've got Sabrina Bliley, a right back, Avery Plotty in the center, Kiki Blythe and Maddie Cranston, with Sydney Schultz moving up on the right wing. Anna Hoffman still playing her kind of central defender role. Emma Rodman, Maya Bentley, Kennedy Moore up front, and Isabel Kropfel on the left wing. And we were about to have first kick, waiting for the whistle. We're ready.
Here we go.
And here we go. 10 minutes left 10 minutes in this first extra time. Ball goes out wide. Sabrina Biley, nice touch. Avery Plotty. Avery sends it to Sydney Schultz, who tries to get it to Emma Rodman in the middle, but that's cut out. Long ball. Lauren Riggle's able to run onto it. A couple touches across the field. She cuts it back. She is surrounded. Nice shot.
Don't give up on it.
It is cleared.
Oh, wow.
Nice save from Paige Roos. Kiki Blythe sends it forward. Sydney Schultz is able to run onto that to Emma Rodman. We've got Maya Bentley trying to break through, but that's cut out by Eva Plotty.
A lot of standing around.
That goes all the way through, just out of the touch of Lauren Riggle.
A lot of waiting for something to happen. We got to make it happen. Can't sit around and stand around. We got to make it happen here, especially against the wind.
Kind of a heavy bounce in midfield. Emma Rodman cuts it back, and we've got two players out wide. That comes down the right side, though. Sydney Schultz, nice couple touches. Maya Bentley with the overlap.
Oh, no.
Tries to send a cross through, just could not get around that ball. It goes wide of the goal.
See, again, we gotta calm down. Just keep playing soccer, and they're pressing. and they don't have to press. What they've got to do is keep the ball in front of them, take this 10 minutes, and you get an advantage after 10 minutes if you can play good, solid soccer.
Yeah, we had both Kennedy Moore and Isabel Cropful running into the box on the far side, and I think one more touch from Maya, she could have gotten a good cross all the way through to them. This ball goes through. Kiki Blythe gets cut off by number 22 for Clear Creek. She's got her head up. She's looking into the box, looking for Lauren Riggle on the way through the box. It's centered.
It's there.
Great header from Sabrina Bliley to head that away. It comes down, but kind of a scuff shot by number 2 for Clear Creek. Not able to get a lot of contact
that was a good opportunity
to that ball.
Good opportunity for Clear Creek there.
We were inside the 8-minute mark here in extra time. Sabrina Bliley tries to send one forward to Emma Rodman. Sydney Schultz
I don't understand.
Kind of runs that ball off.
I don't understand why we're kicking it off to the wing. There's nobody there.
Sydney Schultz with a block, but it does go out of bounds. Clear Creek will have a throw here on the left wing. Quick throw down the line. That's headed back to midfield by Anna Hoffman. Nice touch to Kennedy Moore. Tries to get it back to Emma Rodman, but it is dug out by the defense. It comes right back to Emma Rodman, though. She got some space, tries to get it through to Sydney Schultz, but she's not able to get to that ball. Good defensive work from the Clippers. Long punt from the goalkeeper. Number 2 keeps it in. Tries to send it in the middle, but Kennedy Moore's there. Nice touch to Isabel Cropful back to the middle. Emma Rodman sends it out wide to Sydney Schultz. Sydney brings it down nicely on the wing, chips it across.
Nobody there.
Just past Kennedy Moore. Could not quite get to that one. Isabel Cropful is trying to create some space on the left wing there to get a cross in, and it just comes back out to Emma Hoffman. Emma tries to send it to Sydney Schultz.
Sydney Moore, yep. We gotta get it on the ground, guys.
Kind of a tough hop from Emma Rodman there. Caught her on the elbow. That's going to be a handball and a free kick for Clear Creek.
Hustle back. Yep. Clear Creek's running. Here they go.
Number 6 for Clear Creek, Peyton Graff takes the free kick, sends it long. Avery Plotty's able to get it in the middle to Emma Rodman, who tries to get it outside to Sydney Schultz, but that doesn't come off. This one gets through.
Yep.
That ricochets on the way through. Lauren.
Save.
What a save by Paige Rose. It comes back. Lauren Riggle has another shot, but it is wide. That was a great shot by Lauren Riggle. She was able to run onto that ball that had ricocheted through the midfield. Takes a hard shot, but it was right on goal. And the Paige Rose for Mount Vernon makes a great save to keep that one out as we work into the final 5 minutes of the first extra time period.
Good hustle,
Anna Hoffman.
Good hustle.
Really great touch. It goes to Sydney Schultz. Maya Bentley is able to get to this one. She's able to touch it around the corner.
Just keeps it in.
Down the line.
Keep it in. Nice.
Great centering pass. That's going to come down to Kennedy Moore.
Oh, bad touch.
Touch is just wide, and that is cleared.
Yep, unlucky. It's a good run.
Cleared by the Clear Creek Amanda defense.
That wastes a lot of energy, though. That wastes a lot of energy.
It was a really good chip down the line.
Really
and
good pass.
Really good centering pass, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Maya did a great job just chipping that down and running with it. But I could tell it took a lot of energy out of her. Now she's got to run all the way down across the field to take this throw in. You got to be smart. Got to be smart. So we got to get some runs again. Make some runs here, guys. Make some runs. Get some movement. Nobody moving. It's too easy for a defender to mark you if you're not moving, so we got to keep moving.
This throw comes into Kennedy Moore. It's scuffed. The scuff clearance from Clear Creek. It comes to Isabel Cropful.
Handball.
Oh.
Not going to get that call. That's a high.
This is going to be actually tough to come down. It's going to. That's brought down by number 24. Touch outside, looking to clear.
Yep.
And that is off Emma Rodman.
Yep. Yeah, you're not going to get that call.
Worst throw of the day.
Yeah, I don't understand. I'm going to have to ask the referees a question after the game. I don't understand throw-ins anymore.
Throw down the line. That is sent right back.
Look at that wind. Just take that ball.
This one's all the way through to Gabby Woodward, but Maddie Cranston's able to hustle back to get to that one. Tries to turn the corner, kind of nudged off the ball.
We got a foul.
Yeah, that's going to be Mount Vernon free kick.
Yeah.
I think Maddie Cranston, as she turned the corner, just got nudged off the ball there a little bit. So Mount Vernon will have a free kick deep in their defensive half.
Well, Todd, there's only 3 minutes left. So, again, if we can weather the storm here, we'll get the win the second overtime if possible. If we can just hang on, I think some good things can really happen. Just got to be smart here. Nothing goes through.
So free kick goes to Anna Hoffman.
Good play
Touches
by Anna.
around midfield.
She's got to go diagonal.
Round another.
You got to go diagonal.
Tries to send it to Maya Bentley in the middle. Maya Bentley.
Play on. Good one. Come on, Sid.
Nice long ball. Sydney Schultz just not quite able to get to it.
Yeah, that's okay.
And just cleared off her shin.
Okay. So right now, I'd love to see Coach Hinman encourage them to just battle for 2 minutes and 42 seconds more to get that, try and get that advantage back.
Yeah, we're in the final 2.5 minutes here of extra time. Mount Vernon and Clear Creek Amana tied 2-2.
It's been a great overtime, I can tell you that. It's been a great overtime.
This ball goes out wide. Gabby Woodward brings it down, tries to get it through.
We're playing a high
Maddie
line
Cranston's
here.
able to cut that one off.
Sorry.
That one goes out wide to Isabel Cropful. Nice touch back in the middle, but that is dug out defensively by Clear Creek Amana.
Sorry, Todd. I was just saying we're playing a high line here. We got to be careful, especially with 2 minutes left. We got to make sure we match Riggle's speed because she is fast and she is aggressive. So we just got to be careful in the back. All right, everybody back in support. Here we go. And they're going to take a quick throw as they've always done. And
quick throw right down the line. That's headed right to Kiki Blythe. Tries to center it to Emma Rodman, but it doesn't quite get there. Another through ball. This one's going to get all the way to the keeper.
Oh, pick it up. Pick it up.
Keeper clears it wide. Maddie Cranston tries to center. This one goes out wide. Gabby Woodward.
Kiki is battling. Take your time.
Maddie Cranston picks it up in the box. Starts working, taking some space. Anna Hoffman clears.
That's okay. That's okay. A minute left. Now we got to do the same thing. Just keep protecting your goal.
Yeah, so we're inside the last 90 seconds here, folks. It is 2-2. It's been a terrific game this afternoon. Clear Creek Amana with another throw on the side.
They're pushing more players up here. They know how important this is. They're pushing more players up. They got the win advantage. They don't want to lose it. There's a shot. And that sun could play a factor too, Todd. Keep that in mind.
Absolutely.
The sun's coming from the west here right now, and Paige is looking into it. So that'll be a factor for Clear Creek here in the second overtime as well if we go that far. Stand up. Good win, Sydney. Good battle. Good win. Good win.
Yeah, Sydney Schultz just really digging that one out. She kind of got.
Now, here's where composure comes in. Sit on it. Sit on this ball. There's no hurry here. There's no reason to pump it up to nobody. Just take your time. Oh. How's that not
really good hustle from Maya Bentley to try and get that one. She is taken down by number 11 for Clear Creek Amana, but the ball trickles out for a throw. And there's a throw. The last 5 seconds of the half. Sabrina Bliley cuts that one out, forces it out for another throw, and that is time.
That's what you need.
That is extra time. That is the first period of extra time. So we will have 2 minutes. A quick breather for these girls, then we turn around and go the other directions.
Quick breather for us.
For those of you who've been watching at home, we're pleased to have you join us this afternoon for Mustang Vision's broadcast of this 5 versus 6 battle in 2A soccer.
Yeah.
It is tied 2-2. For those of you who've joined us late, Mount Vernon scored in the first 4 minutes. They scored 2 quick goals. A long throw from Maya Bentley was touched into the goal by the goalkeeper for Clear Creek Amana. And then Sydney Schultz with a long looping pass over the defensive line. Maya Bentley was able to run onto it and just had a terrific right-footed shot to score the second goal at the 37-minute mark. Clear Creek Amana came back and scored with about 8 minutes left in the first half on about a 25-yard shot from outside the box. Just a lot of topspin on the shot that came in just inside the left post and in goal. And in the second half, Clear Creek Amana evened it up at 2 at the 13-minute mark with 13 minutes left in the game when Lauren Riggle scored from about 25 yards out. So it's been just an absolute battle here this afternoon. Both teams have played just terrifically, offensively and defensively. A lot of attacks, but also a lot of good defense being played.
Nobody's left, Todd. Nobody's left. Everybody's stayed. This is going to be a great second overtime here. We do have an advantage. We just need to take advantage of it. And Clear Creek now has to weather that storm. That wind is picked up, and that wind became a problem for Mount Vernon in this first overtime. It's going to be a problem for Clear Creek in the second overtime. I see probably a tactical change here by Clear Creek. They're probably going to go back to their 5 people in the back, just because they don't want to give up that cheap, easy goal. I could be wrong, but that's what I predict. And then I think Mount Vernon's just going to stick with probably that same formation they started the game with, because I think they feel confident that they can go back to it and get an opportunity. It looks like maybe Avery Plotty is going to move up on the right outside mid position.
Yep. Yeah, we've just had a slight adjustment here on the defensive side. We adjusted at the end of the or at the start of the first extra time, and Sydney Schultz has moved back into the center defensive position. She is so good passing the ball from the back. It's good to have her there. Sabrina Bliley has taken up the right back position again, and Avery Plotty has moved up to the right midfield, right winger position. So Clear Creek gets us started here. We've got 10 minutes left of extra time before we go to penalties if we're still tied at the end of this period. Number 22 for Clear Creek tries to shoot it into the middle. Ellen Austin gets up to Lauren Riggle, a couple touches in midfield.
Good cut.
Anna Hoffman's
Good through
trying
ball.
to cover up. That gets through. Maddie Cranston able to clear. That gets out to Avery Plotty, who sends it long just to clear the defensive line. That's going to roll all the way out on the far side. Quick throw for Clear Creek Amana. Avery Plotty hustles up, forces a
Mount Vernon throw. Yep.
A wild kick. They're going to take it quick.
Got to go to somebody. Got to get it to somebody's feet.
I think Maya made a break like she was going to head towards Avery and then turned around and went the other direction. So a little bit of a heavy touch there on the left wing, and Clear Creek has a throw. They go down the line. Sabrina Bliley is able to head that away out to midfield. They cross it into the middle, but Anna Hoffman's there. Emma Rodman goes down the right wing.
Too far.
Avery Plotty just not able to get to it.
Got to play it to feet. Got to play it to feet with the wind the way it is. 80 viewers now, Todd. 80 viewers. This is great.
That was a great touch into midfield from Avery Plotty to Maya Bentley. They send it back out to her. She crosses. Kennedy Moore's there. Just past her.
Yep, keeper was there. Come on. Anna Hoffman just being everywhere again. In the right place, right time. Plays the through ball to Kennedy Moore. She's got to get a foot on it. Nope.
Maddie Cranston's got this one. Brings it down nicely.
In the middle.
She keeps moving down the side. Sends it just past Isabel Cropful.
Nope, it's going to go out. Yep.
And rolls just past the end line. We will have a goal kick from the keeper. Most of the game, Clear Creek Amana has been going short.
Yeah.
Maya Bentley is ready to attack as soon as this ball, if it stays short.
Yeah, we got to shift.
Going to try and press the defensive backs a little bit here. A couple nice touches from Clear Creek Amana up to midfield. Ellen Austin tries to send the ball through, but Sydney Schultz is there.
Nice read, Sydney Schultz. Here we
this
go.
This one comes all the way forward to Kennedy Moore. Nice touch to Maya Bentley just outside the box. Maya digs it out.
3 people on her.
Avery Plotty chips one, back post. Oh,
was,
good stop from the Clear Creek Amana goalkeeper. And Clear Creek starts back the other way. Kennedy Moore hustling after that one. Can't quite get there.
All right, take your time. Take your time.
Maddie Cranston digs that one out. Anna Hoffman.
Oh, nobody. Nobody.
Trying to get to Maya Bentley and just missed her with that left-footed pass. Kind of a shank through ball there for Clear Creek that Sabrina Bliley is able to bring down. But it doesn't find anybody either. Her pass forward.
Yeah, we keep kicking it up to our forwards, which we only have one. So, and she's in the middle of the field. So, got to make sure we figure that out. Good hustle. Good hustle. Okay. Back and forth. But time is essence here, Todd. So we gotta just keep playing with an urgency, like like it's the last 5 minutes. Ooh, there's a foul. Oh no, Sydney got to win. She won the ball. Beautiful.
That was a really good slide tackle. We, in general, you hardly teach slide tackles to girls anymore, or to soccer players in high school anymore. And that was just a great slide tackle by Sydney Schultz. Just brought it to a complete stop.
Here we go.
Maya Bentley's
Here we
able
go.
to pick that one up in midfield to Emma Rodman. Back to Maya Bentley. She's held up in midfield by number 11. Nice turn. Tries to touch it through to Avery Plotty down the right side, but it doesn't get through the defensive back four for Clear Creek Amana. This one falls
Over
to
the top. Over
Ellen
the top.
Austin.
Watch out. Watch out.
Lauren
watch
Riggles
out.
running onto it.
Uh-oh. Goal. Goal. That's game. That's
That
a
is
great
the
hustle.
game.
Great hustle by Lauren Riggle. That's a way to end it. Yep. That's unfortunate.
I think Sydney Schultz and
Yeah.
Paige Roos, just a little miscommunication.
Yep.
I think Sydney might have thought the goalkeeper was going to come up for that one,
Yep.
and she stayed back, and Lauren Riggle runs onto it with a great goal just around the goalkeeper to win 3-2. What a game this afternoon, folks.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us for just a terrific soccer game.
Yeah, neither team should hang their heads. They'll learn from this, though. And I tell you, one of the factors that could be is that Clear Creek Amana has had a lot more close games that they're used to playing in. And I think that was a huge factor there. So that's okay.
There's a really good chance these two teams are going to be playing each other later this season. So I want to congratulate Clear Creek Amana on just a terrific game this afternoon. So here at the end of the game, we do a Holland Hall Engineering Player of the Game. I think the answer for Clear Creek Amana is Lauren Riggle. She was all over the field this afternoon from midfield to forward. She had just a tremendous, the second goal to tie it up with about 12 or 13 minutes left in the first in regular time was just a fantastic strike from about 25 yards out, and then to run onto that final ball and score to win the game. Just a great play from Lauren Riggle. On the Mount Vernon side for player of the game.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Sydney Schultz. I know she had a tough go there at the last goal there that was scored and got beat on that play, but I thought she was solid the whole game. Even when she came up and played a little bit of midfield out of the back, she was still solid. So I would give it to Sydney Schultz, but you go ahead, Todd.
So we're Holland Hall Engineering Players of the Game for Clear Creek Amana. Lauren Riggle, number 3, who had 2 goals on the afternoon, and Sydney Schultz for Mount Vernon, who, again, I think she did play just a terrific defensive game. And her first ball for Maya Bentley's second goal was as nice a long pass as you're going to see in high school soccer.
Yeah.
So great game this afternoon. We're so pleased to have you all join us. I do want to mention our sponsors one last time. Our broadcast, the Mustang Vision broadcast this afternoon, was brought to you by Mount Vernon Parks and Rec, the Lester Burris Center, M&K Dust Control, Holland Hall Engineering, and Lynn Woodley Construction. Thank you for joining us. Our next games will be a doubleheader on Monday, May 10th against Cedar Valley Christian. Thank you for joining us and have a great afternoon.
Great job, Todd. Thank you.